It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat.
What's going on, everybody? We are live for Monday Night Football. We got the Super Wild Card Weekend finale we got the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. It's a NFC West showdown. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Let's get it cracking. We got former Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford taking on Kyler Murray. We do have J.J. Watt returning. How's it going, everybody? We got Cody in the building. We got Chuck. We got Joey DeLuca, Jose, Greg Henry, Norman Peters, Kelly Gardner, Vash Starwin, Jeffrey Russell Jr., Vanessa Rios, Mick B, Wicked T, Silent Siege, Steve M, Eric Fleming, Renee, John McCabe, Let's Go Rams, Jerry Platikowski. We got Michael Henkel. We got Big Dummy, Bay. We got Indy Woods, the Past Master, America's Pastor Travels, Dennis Stahl, Kenneth Womack, Sam O'Day, Jamie Ward, Eric Fleming, Stephen Halstead, Cam Cars, Amir Abdullah, D. Carroll, Joshua Hodge, Diane Harris, Adam, Mark Emery, Spiritual Sniper, Ricky, Harold Williams, Gramps, Nine Drinks, Rebulition, Sasha Savasha, Oscar the Pug, Arizona Bird, see who else. You're Tubing, Steve-O, L76, Angelette, Seth, Tyler Lilberg, Kelvin. Shout out to Kelvin Parker, Sergeant Parker, NFT, Asias, Babadilla Soto, Jeff Johnson, the Giggly Pringle, Benjamin. How's everybody doing today? Man, we are in hopefully for a great showdown. It is a division rivalry in this postseason with the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. What's up, Steven and Dave? Trox is my favorite Cardinal fan. Hey, I appreciate that. What's up, Eddie, Lindsay? Blame it on East Lansing. Yes, sir. Gotta love little brother. Then you got Stenson Bennett, who takes it in the face from a snap. Then the new LSU Tigers head coach. And then a Seahawk landing on a fan. Got him. Some said even the Bears couldn't get it together all season. What's up, Wendy Ronbog? I'm doing well. This should be a barn burner. Hey, absolutely. So today I had to do a photo shoot. Shout out to the game day. That was a little bit of fun today. Yes, JJ Watt is back. Love that. Hopefully, what do you call it? Hopefully he makes impact. What's up, Richard Taylor, Lisa Groff? Trucks, I have a foot of snow where I live. More coming tonight. Hey, prayers up. Prayers up, Lisa. What's up, Delars? John Began? What's up, Kyle Qualls? Hey, absolutely. I can't wait either. What's up, Salvador? What's up, Greg Whitworth? Steve Young says LA Rams 35-27. Randy Moss got the Rams 24-20. Let's go, Booger McFarland. Susie, what you gonna do? Susie with the Rams, 31-27. Booger said it was 27-24. Richard Taylor, $5 super chat, says only got one job.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that, Richard Taylor, with that $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Trox ready for that fat L, says Wicked T. Hey, you know what I gotta say, Wicked T? Just bring it. Hey, hopefully it's a good matchup. Either way, Wicked. What's up, Jack Cruz? Hey, appreciate that eggs and stuff. Welcome to the membership. Appreciate that. Welcome to the prospects. Let me add you to the end screen so your name is on every single stream on the member section. Oops. Had the caps lock on. All right, let me see if that's centered. All right, there we go. Too late. Whoops, hold on a second. Let me get out of here as I got that end screen. Too late with a $4.99 super chat. Says, let's go, Cards. Mom needs a new pair of shoes.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Steve Elm with the $5 super chat says, come get some. Go Rams.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that, Steve. Appreciate that. Appreciate that too late. Appreciate that eggs and stuff. How's it going, Randy N? How's it going, Luna? Salvador, Dan Wilsey, Steve McQueen, Jeff Young, Bay, Key in the building, Top Hat Tabby, Eric Fleming, Sam Jones. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Linda Brennan says, ooh, looky, looky. Appreciate that, Linda Brennan. What's up, Jerry? What's up, Real Ministry? Roxanne Wilkie. Den for you. Mike Davis, Carson George. Norman Peters. Brad Duncan, Kathy Valdez. I asked, how you guys all doing? What's up, Cole?
We're not going to come on the air tonight and not
I
talk
just
about
want the Bucs
best
to play
player
the
on
Rams
planet.
again.
That's Aaron Donald.
Okay.
And this man
I can dig that.
completely wrecked.
Who
the
you
game
going
when
for,
these two
though,
teams
in that
played earlier.
matchup? Eggs
3
and stuff?
sacks, a tipped interception, and tonight he starts his journey towards the only thing
What's up,
missing on
Huntardos?
his resume, which is that Lombardi Trophy. Speaking of Lombardi trophies, that's a man right there that knows a lot about playoff performances. The Super Bowl 50 MVP, Von Miller, was brought here
Tom
for games
Hood,
like
JL
this,
Gogan?
to chase after guys like Kyler Murray in this division. If the Rams are going to win tonight, yes, Matthew Stafford has to play well, but it will be that defensive line and how well they play.
Von said it's like a Pro Bowl around here, presumably not talking about the tackling tonight, talking about all the all-stars that are out on the field. That includes Kyler Murray. He's got all the individual accolades. He won the Rookie of the Year. He's going to the Pro Bowl every year now, but time for a team victory. Head coach Cliff Kingsbury said this week
What's up,
he expects
Proto?
to see Kyler's best game as a pro.
And I think
Rose,
he's going to need to do that.
Rams
Hands
House
down, this is one of
99,
the most
Kimmo.
exciting players in the National Football
How's everybody
League.
doing?
And he does things at the quarterback position we have never seen before. But
444 total yards, career high in week 14.
They've lost 4 of their last 5 games. Kyler has to play well tonight. He can't turn the ball over. He had 2 interceptions when they played, but he has to
Come
depend
on,
on that
Linda.
running game. James Conner's going to be a
Hey,
factor
hold
tonight,
on,
as
Linda.
well as Zach Ertz in a passing game.
Linda.
Speaking of a quarterback who needs help and needs everyone else to play around him much better, this is a guy who you see on your screen right now who's going to provide that.
Rams, really, Linda?
J.J. Watt, one of the most feared
What's
players
up,
in
Kimmer?
the league at one time. He's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Aaron Donald, as much as I love him, isn't the only one who's ever done it. And J.J. is coming back from an injury. I can tell you what, when he was telling us about it, it just made you cringe at the kind of perseverance.
What's
and
up, Trail
resilience this
Hiker?
guy
What's
has.
up,
It needs
MX
to spill out
Bass?
into the rest of the team tonight if they have a chance to win this
What's
game.
up, Cardinals
Cards are very
kid?
comfortable on the road. They went 8-1 this season away from home, the best in the NFL. Lisa Salters is
Oh,
up next.
come on,
That is
Linda.
The Cardinals and the Rams.
Can I
With a
get
trip to
one
Tampa
game?
Next weekend on the line on Monday Night Football, the playoff edition.
What's up, made in Kentucky?
We go. Everybody should be excited.
You know it's going to be fun.
Hey, that Frenchie's going to take it back.
We're going to have a hell of a good time here tonight.
We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. That's what Steve M says. I do like to look at Watt, though.
How do they fit?
She wants to win. We're all
I
winners.
don't know, Dad.
Ben is retired.
I'm not comfortable trying on pants.
What's up, Bears Cat Barrett?
Come on. I bet
All
they
the
look
marbles,
sharp.
all the
You don't
marbles,
know who
baby.
else has tried them on.
Cards.
Let me take a look.
Switch to Progressive
What's
and
up,
you can save hundreds.
Jessica? What's
You know,
up,
like
Jersey
the
Plug?
sign says.
Eric
that's a
Early.
handsome pair
Just
of jeans
saying.
right there.
Ancient.
And
Thomas
squish,
Matthew.
And squish. Okay,
Gary.
good. Keep squishing. Fingers relaxed.
Brian Ellis.
And squish.
Jack Cruz.
Great.
Fred. How's everybody
Thank
doing
you.
today?
Good job.
Squish the rain.
Oh, snap. That's what Gary was talking about. Hey. Hey, Trox.
Dude, you've got one job.
I got one job. Oh, man. Hey, got to go check. Did your boy get in trouble? Let's see if your boy got in trouble. All right, we're good. Oh, man. Yikes. When I heard that Tom Brady had won 3 Super Bowls for New England, I had to see that young man in 2001. I follow him ever since. Says eggs and stuff. Hey, that's what's up. Richard Taylor with the $5 super
Here
chat.
comes the money.
So sing for me,
Here we
Trucks.
go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey, appreciate that, Richard Taylor. Only thing I could do is what do you call it? Is the We Ready one. No, I don't sing. I used to write some lyrics. That was my high school career. What's going to be a wrecking ball? Hey, I hope so. 9 drinks. I am 81 and still hanging in with Tommy. Hey, 81 years young, eggs and stuff. Yeah, Tom Brady is definitely, he's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime type of player. A guy that nobody wanted in the draft process landed in the 6th round to probably the best spot he could possibly land. Because that Patriots team was actually technically destined to win a Super Bowl. And then their quarterback, Drew Bledsoe, went down. And then Tom Brady went in and never looked back. What's up, Jared Williams? K-Dub? Carson George? Spartan 7? Ricky Burns? DNB? Reacting with Brennan? Top Cat? Rich Diana, James Mosley, CAT, Evan Rose, Long Hair Duke. Not bad for a 6th round draft pick. Hey, absolutely. Stafford going to do what he do best. You seen last week, right? Says Rich Frank. Hook your girl up with a score prediction. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna go out on a crazy score. 30-29. I'm going Cardinals 30-29. I think it's going to be a really close game. And obviously it should be. It's a divisional rival. These two teams know each other. So, I mean, these two teams better know each other. What's up, August? D. Mickelson? JaPaul? Jay Maltsby? Devondre? Tim Tucker? Richard Carr? How's everybody doing today? All right, Linda Brennan says 13-12. Long Hair Duke says 31-24. Rams win. Robert says good game. LA 37-17. CAT says 28-24. Cards. Stafford never winning a playoff game is crazy. Too Late says yay. 27-27. Win the flip. Win the game. I was the runt in the projects. Got my butt kicked by 6-year-old brothers. They were all I'm not too sure what that is. Degros. Who survived, LOL. Lil Man Murray. I would love, speaking of Kyler Murray, I do want him to go and talk with Drew Brees just because they do have that smaller stature. And I think Drew Brees can help him anticipate passes a little bit better. What's up, Corey Fox? What's up, Ride the Ninja? Isotech, how's it going? Rich Frank says Arizona about to smash. Blowout Rams win big. I was 20 years old when Tom Brady was born. Money for the Arizona. 38-7 Cardinals. Rich Frank says 42. What's up, Rusty Rooster? Says hi from Colorado. Shout out to Colorado. King James says Cardinals quit 6 weeks ago for some reason. What's up, Robert Wells? Rams 35-17. I think he is 5'10". He's either 5'9" or 5'10". Play with the Lions, going with the Cardinals. What's up, Thelma Greenwood? 10-7 Cards, shocking defensive struggles. What's up, Solomon Romano? I just want the winner of the game versus the Bills in the Super Bowl. Need to see that Rams win, says Devondre. Rams 38-21. Your Tubin says going to overtime, Trox. Hey, I hope so. Last game of wild card weekend. I hope so. What's up, Ken Carter? Robert Clements? Are they playing in the Rams' house? Yes, they are at Rams. That's why I got the Rams background. Look for Derrick Henry to run downhill all day, says Craig Martin. Yeah, that's awesome. I can't believe Derrick Henry is back. What's up, D-Pax? My money is on the upset. Rumor is Trox is only 4-2. Nah. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? It's going to act up today? It better not act up today. I hate ESPN. Good thing I know it's going to be on ABC, if anything, so. ESPN sometimes is just so trash. All right, let me. Oh, man, this audio is low as can be.
And they lost 4 of the 5.
All right, let me up this. Hold on.
They got to get their mojo back, and they lost last week against Seattle. It didn't look good, but they had a lot of injuries defensively.
How's the audio? Let me know, because this is low in my ear.
The defensive side in particular.
Yeah, look, I think the Cardinals right now, the return of J.J. Watt, I cannot emphasize enough how important that is just from a professionalism perspective. And that's not to say that.
Let me know how the audio is.
Rodney Hudson, A.J. Green, all those guys were brought in here by Steve Keim for that. But
okay, sounds good.
J.J.'s different.
Okay, Linda says it's loud.
Tonight after his shoulder basically exploded, that's a
all right, how about this?
To be able to come out here and strap it up and play in a game of this magnitude, I expect him to really show up.
Then there are the Rams. They were coasting down the stretch until the finale.
Is this better?
Locked up, then they blow a 17-3 halftime lead. They wound up in the 4th spot. They still win the division, but that's a very quiet championship division room after that game.
Yeah, and that was a gut punch.
Okay, better.
Rival, the 49ers, and the way that they
turn it up just a little.
Giving it up at the end. Matthew Stafford has confidence in
because I got to be careful because this is low, so it's like.
Come out and run the football. It cannot be drop back.
Okay, this is good.
For Matthew Stafford, they have got to get that run game going, and if they get up, that's when they can have that pass rush start to tee off.
Yeah, they are much better. Since we last saw them, when we saw them in San Francisco, and San Francisco really put a beating on them up there at their home field. They really.
Because I want to make sure that the audio doesn't cut out.
Center a lot more, really emphasize the running game with Sony Michel, and now they look like a totally different type of offense.
NFC West Division rivals meeting for the third time this season. They split each wing on the road. The Rams won the toss and have deferred.
All right, Rams won the toss. They defer.
So the Cardinals will get the football first. That's Rondale Moore. How about the rookie out of Purdue? Good stare into his eyes. Matt Gay ready to kick it away. As we get ready, let's send it down to Michael Buffer.
The most famous announcer in the world, Michael Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the NFL playoffs, and this is Monday Night Football. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, they got Bruce Buffer in. All right, hold on. I am going to check out one more thing. You guys might hear double audio.
Buccaneers need an opponent next Sunday. We're about to find out.
All right, we got a touchback.
Who that'll be. Arizona or Los Angeles. Here comes
All right. Do have to mute it for copyright music. All right.
Leonard Floyd made sure of that.
Here we go.
Pick up a 2.
Okay, so it looks like
I think you're going to see some of this
a little bit
tempo
faster
from Arizona.
So we
Trying
did
to
get
keep-
it back.
when you have
Hold on a
great
second. Let me
pass
turn this
rusher
down
going
now.
against, you want to get them
Back to
going,
that
keep
sweet
them on
spot.
the field, make them run sideline to sideline. That's a big part of what Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury
All right, is that better
want to
now?
do to try to neutralize this defensive line.
We
for
have
the
a
Rams.
3rd down and
And on
6.
3rd and 6, Eric Weddle takes to the field for the first time in some 750 days.
Eric Weddle, former
Here's some LA pressure.
Ravens.
Murray, deep shot down the sideline.
And is that
And
caught?
out of bounds is A.J. Green.
Oh, it's out of
David
bounds.
Long on the coverage for the Rams, 4th down.
Yeah, this is one of the matchups they wanted to exploit. AJ
Brings up
Green,
4th down and
6'4",
6.
going up against David Long, who's just 5'11". And you see AJ just ran out of room, but this is going to be
Come
a
on,
critical
AJ
matchup
Green. You
for
got to
Bucs.
come up
Whenever
with
Jalen
that.
Ramsey is inside. The Cardinals have tremendous length on the outside. How many shots will they take down the field outside the numbers tonight?
All right, here we go. Here comes a punt.
18-year veteran Andy Lee is back to punt. From his
And
own
the punt's
20.
in the air.
Really good kick, Brandon
Brandon Powell calls for the fair catch at about the 20-yard line.
The Rams will start at 20. It's a 51-yard punt.
All right, do have to mute it real quick for some copyright music. Trox is the man in red. What's up, Texas Gina? Hunter Ward, Wyatt,
And he added pressure to me.
Johnny
but it's not
Ukulele,
lost on me
research and information. How's everybody
Yeah,
doing?
Matthew Stafford's
Michael
a realist.
Redmond.
He understands what's at stake tonight. He understands the kind of
What's
investment
up, Tyler?
that Sean McVay has made in him. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Single back formation. Van Jefferson in motion.
Sony Michel starts the backfield.
Single high safety. Here comes former Lions quarterback
first
Matthew
and 10,
Stafford.
the
That's a
kid is
handoff.
Michel.
That's Sony
Right
Michel
up the middle.
to the 40, 45, 50,
That's how you
and down
start
at the
on your first
45.
snap from scrimmage for the LA Rams. Sony Michel for 35.
And that is a
Block.
35-yard
Watch this
gain,
block
folks.
up with the linebacker,
by Sony
and then
Michel.
a kick-out block from Whitworth.
Might be in
Great
it for a
design.
long
That's
day if
big
you're not going to be
gap
able to
there in
stop that
Arizona
run.
Defense that was exploited
First
on the
play
very first snap
of
in
the
run game.
Rams goes for 35 yards.
And you mentioned Whitworth. He's being helped to the sideline. Joe Noteboom will replace him for now.
Prayers up to
40-year-old
Whitworth.
the leader of that Rams offensive line.
Hate to see any injuries. But I always tell everybody, run that football, stop that run, play
From the
sound defense,
45
play
of
the split
Arizona.
football, and
tight
have
ends
the
for the
will to
Rams.
win. Single back formation, tight formation. Here's a play action. Stafford throws. That's Cooper Kupp.
His first grab.
And Cooper Kupp gets it up at about the 41-yard line.
Let's go back to that run block, see what happened to Whitworth.
Yeah, you see him there just blocking out on the perimeter. You see Zach Allen
got
just
rolled
roll
up with
legs.
Allen and another teammate.
That's the friendly fire. Well, that's not necessarily friendly fire since that's Zach Allen from the Cardinals, but those are the things that offensive linemen dread and fear the most when they're blocking and have somebody stood up and then bodies are flying all over around their feet.
Hey, appreciate that. Steve M with the $5 super chat says y'all wanted it.
First
Here it
time
is. Go
blew out
Rams.
his
The
shoulder.
pass master with the
Week 7
$1.99
against
says,
former teammates
after buffer,
for
I
Houston.
expected Voodoo Child to hit.
And before we snap on 2nd and 5.
And we have a flag.
Offense, number 89. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Clay Martin, our referee tonight. That's Tyler Higbee, the tight end.
Yeah, we talked with Vance Joseph about what the role is going to be for J.J. Watt in this game, and he said, listen, he's a great pass rusher, and I think that's where he'll have his most impact in this game. But you could see, like, he was probably in Vance Joseph's ear the first 3 or 4 plays of this game. Let me in. And now he's in on 2nd
All right,
and 10.
here we go.
That's Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp in motion. Here's a handoff.
And they run
Sony
away from
Michel.
Michel.
And he's going to
Back
be
to
a
the line of
no-gainer
scrimmage.
on that
No
play.
gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Watt was in there
J.J.
along with
Watt.
Hicks.
Welcome back.
And how good does this feel for J.J. Watt? Everything that he's been through, Lewis, to come back and to be a part of this and make a tackle.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know his quickness off the line of scrimmage, ability to read blocking schemes. You see him field a double team. You see Jordan Hicks shoot the gap.
3rd down and 10.
That's how he makes everyone around him
Empty
better.
set.
3rd and 10. So Watt
Here's
kinda
Stafford.
down. Great
A lot of
protection.
time.
Now Stafford
And he's
is
going to go
and he's
down.
gonna be dropped.
Let's go.
Marcus Golden. The
Marcus
sack leader for the
Golden.
Cardinals for the regular season gets him.
Got him.
Golden had 11 sacks during the regular season. Adds to the tally.
You know, he's trying to get the football to Cooper
Big
Kupp, but
time
watch what
stop
happens
on
in the
that
middle of the
drive.
field. The Cardinals are going to have a plan. They're going to double team him. They've got Buda Baker coming down and Byron Murphy in man-to-man coverage underneath and nowhere to go with that football. It's really nice design.
Here comes a
from
punt
Vance
by
Joseph.
Hecker.
Johnny Hecker gets it away.
And it is going to take a Cardinals bounce. Gets it up at about the 8-yard line.
35.
Hey, he had a lot of time. That's why I got excited. I'm like, how did we get there? And plus, Golden went down from an offensive line blocking him. He got back up and then made the sack. Appreciate that, Pro Magic. That's why I was just like, oh, man. Sorry about that, y'all. Usually I don't get hyped this early. Usually it doesn't come till the final buzzer. Oh, man. Hey, real talk, I'd rather have the field delayed than the audio delayed. But, yeah, I could not believe that. That was a good, I mean, because Matthew Stafford had a lot of time. There was nobody really near him. And Golden kind of overshot. The offensive line kind of got him down to the ground. He got back up and came from behind and got Matthew Stafford down. That's why I was just like, oh, man, we got that sack. Prediction, Lions over Cardinals next year. You know, for some odd reason, the Lions just have the Cardinals number. Hey, I am a Lions fan and a Cardinals fan and also a Steeler fan. So, I mean, hey, a win for the Lions is always a great day. Tim Tucker says the real Trox is back. But, man, I could not believe we got that sack. That was, like I said, he was just way too wide open. It was just like nobody is there. Like, oh, man, he has a lot of time. And then for Marcus Golden to kind of, you know, stay with it, stay in attack mode. You know, that's what it takes to win in January. You know, that's having the will to win. Right there was having the will to win. Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt with Lawrence Taylor, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year award winners.
No argument.
On first down.
Here's Kyler Murray.
Kyler trying to get out of trouble, and it'll slide down for a loss of 2. Sean Robinson off to a fast start for the Rams.
Why are you sliding out of or behind the line of scrimmage there, Kyler?
With him. And they did a nice job out here on the perimeter, though, when he tried to jump it outside of really just keeping him boxed in. They did a great job when we had them down in Arizona.
No, usually I do the long hair for Steeler games.
Kingsbury, let's keep in mind, this is
second down and 11.
Well.
Shotgun formation.
Together.
Connor is in the backfield.
James Conner in the backfield. Kyler wants to throw.
And that's incomplete. Intended for Christian Kirk. Brings up third down and 11.
One of the things we need to keep an eye on with Kyler Murray tonight is throwing the ball past this defensive line.
Wait, I thought they said that Edmonds and what's his name was
5'11",
inactive.
You know, he gets a lot of balls tipped at the line of scrimmage.
The ESPN
and
app
when
is
he's got
off.
a big rush in front of him,
because Edmonds is
gotta
out there
find
right now.
windows to throw the football.
They said James Conner and Edmonds was inactive.
Single setback is Edmonds.
Here's Edmonds in the backfield, shotgun formation.
From their own 8. Kyler in his end zone.
Kyler in the end zone. Gets out, launches.
Down the sideline's got a man open.
Oh, come on.
Targets. Had Rondale Moore and Christian
intended for
Kirk
Rondale
and
Moore.
split
Brings
the
up fourth
difference.
down and 11.
Gets neither of them, and it's fourth down.
Just watch Aaron Donald. Watch the mayhem in the pocket here. And then as Kyler gets outside the pocket, he has Christian Kirk going down the middle of the field.
That's how Kirk stops here a little bit. I think he thought that was going to go to Rondale Moore. A little bit of indecision between the two of them.
There's Andy
Second straight
Lee.
3 and out for the Cardinals. Lee from his own end zone. See if Powell gets to return this one.
And he
From
gets
the
it up
40,
at the
he will.
45
And he is tripped
and
up
down at the
just shy
49-yard
of
line.
midfield.
All right, that was a 52-yard punt. Minimal gain on that play. Got it up at the 49-yard line. Good field position still. 51 yards to pay dirt. The Bills to take out the Titans. Killer Stadium. Can Tennessee stop Josh next time? Oh, for Steve M on his $5 super
Here
chat.
comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
And for the Pass Master on his
Here we go.
$1.99 super
Money
chat.
talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that, fellas. Yeah, it is great field position. It's going to be 51 yards to pay dirt. So ball is at the Rams 49-yard line. Bungles versus Titans. Both teams with extra opportunities tonight. I think both teams or both open it up. Wicked T says Rams house. Big Dummy with the money sign. Titans are not Super Bowl candidates just yet. They are close. Battle of ex-St. Louis teams. Titans front four is going to sack Joe Burrow at least 4 times. What's up, Andrew Temple? Almost shame it was overthrown. Absolutely. If the Buccaneers and Rams go into the Super Bowl, I won't even watch. It doesn't. My 2 least favorite teams. Cooper Kupp going to light it up. Cincinnati Bengals versus Tennessee Titans. Mario says Ram. Are Cards wearing the red jersey? I think they're in the white and red. I think they're in their road whites. And then the Rams are in their blues. J.J. Watt need to get a sack. Arizona was 8-0, now 500. Rams 31, Cardinals 17. White jerseys with the red trim.
As an American civil rights activist who fought for equality for all.
What's up, Get Money Hustle? All right, here we go. Single back formation.
First down and 10.
As Cam Akers
For the
in the
Rams.
backfield. Cooper Kupp in motion. Play action, throws. That's caught. That's Odell Beckham Jr. And he's going to be down at the 35.
Pick up a 17.
Jones with the tackle.
Look, when Matthew Stafford gets under center and they run play action pass, this is where these inside breaking routes just open up second level behind the linebackers. And Odell Beckham has gained the trust of Matthew Stafford to now you could basically consider OBJ 1A to Cooper
I
Kupp.
appreciate
and
that.
They will go to him all night long, especially backside of 3x1 where he's
go.
got one-on-ones where he will go to work.
Hopefully I said your name correctly.
See just the second career postseason
Single
game
back
for Odell
formation.
Beckham Jr. Lost his debut as a member of the Giants.
Here's a handoff. That's Cam Akers.
Cam Akers.
Akers
Running
gets it
behind
up
Andrew Whitworth.
at the 28-yard
Good to see
line.
Whitworth back in the game.
Going to bring up third down and short.
And there you see in the celebration of Martin Luther King Jr. Day today, and it's every day for Odell Beckham Jr. That's a
Second
tattoo
down
on his
and
leg.
3.
He checks back into the game.
Rams
This is a
with the
dynamic
football.
individual, man, and Odell Beckham Jr. is one of the more fascinating players in the NFL. Matthew Stafford raved about his football intelligence, his intellect, his work ethic. He will play a big, big role tonight. It's just getting started for him.
Ball's at the 28-yard line, 28 yards to pay dirt. Shotgun formation. Here's a handoff. And that's Cam Akers gets it up. A yard shy of a first down. Going to be third down and 1. Ball's at the 26-yard line. David Wyan with the $2 super chat. Says mom said to tell you she loves stink bugs. LMAO.
And Cam Akers,
hey, shout out to you, David Wyan. Shout out to the mom.
But he's going to be a more focal point of this offense tonight. There's no question. He and Sony Michel, and what Akers brings,
third down and
that
1.
Michel doesn't have is that breakaway speed, and in the passing game, really contributing.
Single back formation, Cooper Kupp in motion, and that's Matthew Stafford. And that's going to be short. That needs to be short.
Really close. The official has first down.
Official says first down.
Speaking of Cam Akers, it's just remarkable what he has overcome since tearing that Achilles in July. The rehab, the dedication to his...
It didn't look like Matthew Stafford got it for a first down. Unless your helmet is the football. If the helmet is the football, then it is a first down.
Familiar with his rehab process, nothing short of just miraculous, spectacular with the work that this young man put in.
First
All
down
right, well,
10.
that play don't matter anymore.
Akers.
And Akers
Inside
down
the 10.
at the 8.
And the Rams
There
are in
is a
business.
flag down.
And a flag comes in.
Holding. Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
That's David Edwards. They came off.
David
He and
Edwards
Whitworth.
with the
Here's
hold.
Edwards right here. Watch him come off on this double team. Right
Whitworth
there. Double team,
is
and
back
Whitworth comes
in.
up to the second level. Edwards is in good position there. He's got that left hand outside. And as soon as the defensive lineman lunges for Akers, he gets called.
First down and
But
20.
this offensive line is coming off the football, and it's a great sign for Sean McVay.
Push him back to the 35 and a first and 20.
Ball's at the 35. Single back formation. Here's a handoff.
Akers.
That's Akers.
Cuts it back. And he'll get inside.
And that's
the
going to
30.
gain
Jalen
about
Tuck stopped
5,
Annalisa.
maybe 4.
Hey, Steve, well, Cam Akers told me he realized that the opportunity was going to be a possibility of coming back.
David Wyan with another $2 super chat says, say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Rehab, was afraid he just wouldn't be the same player, but just
Hey,
kept at
appreciate
it.
that.
He said he feels good now,
Caruso,
no soreness, no swelling.
92
Last week
with
was a
that
test
500
run. Hopes to be used a
super
lot more
chat.
tonight.
Says, what do the Cardinals
Second
need
and
to do
13.
to win this game?
Akers
Run that
out,
football.
Michelle in.
Here's
Cardinals
Stafford.
rushing
That's
to
caught.
three.
That's
Here's
Higbee.
Tyler Higbee.
Higbee inside
Gets
the
him back
10.
inside the 10.
Got to run
Gain of
that football,
22.
stop that run, play sound defense, discipline football, and have that will to win. That's how any football team will win.
It's just a high-low combination. You see Isaiah Simmons, he gets fixated on Cooper Kupp. Higbee just comes in right behind him. You'll see this all night long.
Rams want to go fast. Cardinals can't substitute.
And that's
Here's
Sony
Michelle trying to cut
Michel.
it outside,
Gets it down
and he
at the
won't
5,
get there.
gain of a yard.
Kevin Peterson elevated to the active
Hey,
roster
appreciate that,
today.
void plays.
Outstanding tackle for Arizona. So Akers will come back in. When he tore his Achilles back in July, he said, kind of did what everybody did. Called his mom and cried.
Yeah.
And he told Matthew Stafford, I'll see you in the playoffs. And Stafford said, okay, sure. Never believed he would ever come back.
Just miraculous what he has done, Steve.
We gotta be careful of these season-ending injuries that aren't season-ending. Second and goal from the 5. Akers.
And Akers is going to gain about a yard.
For Arizona, first man on it.
Brings up third
Real nice
down.
job by Kennard.
3rd and
Beating
goal.
Tyler Higbee inside on the block and just flowing down the line of scrimmage and getting the TFL.
8 rushes,
I
4
commend
passes
Sean
on this
McVay for getting
drive
down here and
for
trying
the
to
Los
run,
Angeles
stick with the run. They ran it
Rams.
back to back. Now it's 3rd down. This is where you're going to design something for Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee. They love the high-low and the combinations between these two guys right here in the red zone.
3rd and goal from the 4.
Appreciate that, Jack plays.
Lofts one for Odell
And
Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham Jr. for a touchdown. Odell Beckham Jr. got a 4-yard touchdown reception.
You see Odell Beckham against Marco Wilson really just run the fade route and then go over top
Got
of
to
it.
turn your head back,
And pull
Wilson.
it
Come
down. That's
on.
a nice job. You see Matthew Stafford here. You're seeing the end of the play and you're seeing the pinpoint throw, but he did a great job of reading Buda Baker. He waited till the very last second for Buda Baker, showed the fact that he was playing middle field safety
Here
coverage.
comes Matt
and went to
Gay.
a one-on-one matchup. Great read.
Matt Gay, 48 of
Extra
49.
point is up. Extra point is good. 7-0 Rams. All right, for David Wyan on his $4 worth of super chat.
Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Shout out to you, David Wyan.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
And then Itachi Caruso 92 with his 500 super
Here comes
chat.
the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that.
Here comes
And
the money.
Itachi
Here we
Caruso
go.
92 with another 500 super chat.
Here comes the
I feel like they won't
Here we
use
go.
JJ too
Money
often
talk.
today because they don't want him to get hurt again. Hey, at this point in the season, it does not matter. You have to lay it all on the line. If you got to risk injury, you got to risk injury. If you're good to go, you are good to go. You know, this is the playoffs. You can't. There is no tomorrow. You know, you lose today, your season's done. So you're gonna have to just suck it up. This is the game. If you get another game, you get another game. If not, your season's done. You know, and if you know JJ, he's a fighter. If he's good to go, he's gonna be out there. $500 equals 437. Hey, appreciate that. What's up, JA007? Firewall Dragon with a $4.99 super chat. Says, as a big wrestling fan, I love your choice for the super chat alert sound.
Here comes the money.
Here we
Appreciate
go.
that, Firewall
Money
Dragon.
talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey, Firewall Dragon, then you must have loved how I opened up the stream. I did the Triple H's. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? What's up, Philly G Funk? What's up, Daniel?
Defense really late. Here's Buda Baker.
Whoops, wait. There's some copyrighted music. What's up, Just Saying? What's up, Jordan Mora, MJ, Jeff McCraft, Bruce, Fluffy, Han? How's everybody doing today?
Football at its finest.
All right, here we go. Here is Matt Gay on the opening, or on the ensuing kickoff.
Rondale Moore.
And Rondale Moore
Starting at the 25.
looks at it, go into the end zone. Ball's at the 25-yard line. First down at 10. Can't risk injury. Hey, if I'm a player, I don't care about injury. I'll heal up after the season. It's win or go home.
Yet here they are.
Just wondering what kind of
First down and 10.
In-N-Out burger? Double.
3 and out on each of the first two drives for the Arizona Cardinals.
Stay with me, Grease.
Ball's at the 25, shotgun formation.
Rams 7-0 lead. See how the
Here's a
Cardinals
handoff.
counter with Chase Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds gains about
Troy Reader at the bottom of that
1 or
pile
2
for the Rams,
yards.
pushing and shoving. Again, these are
See where they
division
spot it?
rivals. You would expect some of that.
You know, we all woke up this morning excited about this game, but I have a sneaky
Second down and
suspicion there were
8.
a couple of guys on this offensive line for the
That was
Cardinals.
a gain of 2 yards
that
by
woke up and
Edmonds.
Had a pit in their stomach saying, I got to go
Single
against
high
Aaron Donald,
safety.
in this game. And
Shotgun
right off the bat, a
formation.
little skirmish up front.
2nd and 8.
Here's the play
Reynolds in there.
action.
We'll keep an eye on
Kyler
him.
Murray.
Here's Kyler.
Come
Taken
on,
down
Kyler.
At the 17.
Appreciate
There's
that,
Von
Firewall
Miller
Dragon.
With the sack. Playing in his first postseason game since he was the MVP of Super Bowl 50.
You see Von Miller right here just continuing to work against
Von
DJ
Miller
Humphries and
with
gets the
that
sack. And
sack.
it's a good thing that he did. There was some miscommunication again in the back end, in the secondary with Eric Weddle this time, and he had Rondale Moore running a flag route, running a
Hey,
7
absolutely,
route, trying to get him
Firewall
out here,
Dragon.
outside here and
I don't
deep.
think Triple H was ready to
Von Miller
lose
saves
all
the
his
day with the
big-time
sack.
NXT stars. Way to help the
3rd and
competition,
16.
Vince. Shotgun formation, single high safety.
Quick
That's
throw,
Christian Kirk.
He
We
throws
got a
it
trickery
back
play.
to James
There
Conner.
is a flag. And James
There
Conner
is a
picks up the
flag
first down.
Jalen Ramsey had an opportunity to make the stop, but it's a first down. We'll check the marker.
Let's see what this flag is about.
Was that first pass forward? Needed to be backward, obviously.
3-time Super Bowl official
They're
John
saying
Parry
forward
is always
pass.
with us.
Yeah, there's a really good chance that this is going to be forward. Looked like he releases it around the 12.
Yeah, that's
And
forward.
then the receiver touches that ball maybe around the 14.
Illegal forward pass. Offense. The second pass was forward. 5-yard penalty. Loss of down. It's 4th down.
That was a good idea anyway, just not the proper execution.
See, I never liked these kind of plays early in football games, to be honest with you, because to me, if I'm on the defensive side of the ball for the Rams, I'm looking at this kind of thing as a sign of early desperation. You really think you need to do this in order to move the football against us?
Yep.
You can't stick to your base offense? I don't know if it
Fourth
sends the right
down at
signal. We'll see.
21.
It's early in this football game.
The Cardinals are wearing out Andy Lee. 3 consecutive 3-and-outs and in heavy
And Andy
traffic,
Lee's
he got
punts
it
in the
away.
air. Fair
Great
catch
kick.
at the 32-yard
Brandon
line.
Powell on the fair.
And
Here comes the money.
Firewall Dragon
Here we
on his
go.
$4.99
Money
super
talk.
chat.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think we might have to fire Cliff Kingsbury. Like, it's one thing being a season champ, but you're no champ in a regular season. You got to doggone win it in the postseason. We are way too talented to be looking like we're amateurs out there. Like, we're looking worse than the Detroit Lions this season that went, what, 3-14-1? Or 3-13-1? Yeah, it was 3-13-1. Like, we look worse than that. At least with the Lions, they, put up a good fight against the Rams. They beat the Cardinals. Like, come on, man. Got to get it together. Kyler Murray is soft. I mean, if that's the case, then we got to get a new quarterback. Okay. Give me a second. Let me take care of that for you, Linda. All right, there you go, Linda. But, I mean, like, at this point, something's got to give. Like, you can't. This is a division rival game. And it looks like the Rams are playing powder puffs. Like, come on. Now I see why Larry Fitzgerald didn't want to come back. He said, no, I'll take the retirement. In my opinion, I feel like Kyler Murray would have better off as a running back. Says Tachi Caruso, 92 with the 500 yens.
Here comes the money.
Already, huh?
It's early, but I like
Single
my
back
chances.
formation.
The All-Star game, too.
Coming up.
That's Cam Akers going to lose 2
is
yards.
tripped up at the line of scrimmage. And it's Corey
There we go,
Peters in the middle
defense.
of that Arizona defense for a loss. Can we just talk about the Arizona offense for a second? Defense hasn't been on the field much. Arizona's offense, they've got 8 plays they have run for -3 yards so far. I don't know if that's nerves. More than half this roster for Arizona has never played in a postseason game prior to tonight.
I think part of it's nerves. I mean, listen, a lot of new faces. Obviously, the coach and the quarterback, it starts there.
Second down and 12.
Football. The difference in this first quarter so far, the Rams are running the ball and Arizona's not, and that settles your whole team down.
Here's a handoff.
And there's another example of that.
Cam Akers. Gain
First down
of
and more, out to
13.
the 45.
Actually, gain of
Gain of
15.
15
First
on
down.
the play.
Ball's down on the ground.
Cooper Kupp communicate with Tyler Higbee right here. You see him looking in, and watch them just tandem block this on the edge. You see Cooper Kupp take the outside. You see Habenstein block out. Higbee climbs second level. It's just like fingers in a glove. Cooper Kupp, I'm telling you, this guy, look, he's a different breed. And when they can get blocks like that and get a hat on a hat, and Cam Akers is running with the kind of ferocity he is, it's going to be a long night for the Cardinals if they don't answer this.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
Play. That ball coming out just before he contacted down. And
we have a timeout taken. That is on the Rams.
There's 1 left on the play clock.
Rams have 2 timeouts. Cardinals have all 3. 41 seconds left.
30-second timeout.
With 41 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll take another look here.
Take a look at that.
Watch the right knee.
Yeah.
Yep, right there. He's good.
It was close, though.
Yeah, it was.
And that, it's a great play there by Byron Murphy. They talk a lot, Vance Joseph does, about ripping the ball out. Club, punch, rip. That's what they coach in Arizona. And be a great way for them to flip some momentum and give their offense a short field. And you got to give credit to Vance Joseph. He's done an outstanding job. It hasn't all been perfect, no. And as of late, they haven't played as well as they did in the first 8 weeks of the season. But he has a unique defense.
All right, here we go. First down and 10, 41 seconds left.
This was the first time that he's been able to build a defense from the ground up. You know, when he was in Miami, he was
Play
a defensive
selections,
coordinator
12
for only 1
rushes,
year,
5
and then he goes to
passes.
Denver.
Ball's at the
He's been here now
45,
3 years,
55
and this
yards to pay
defense
dirt.
is
Shotgun
100%
formation.
Stafford to throw.
Stafford throws. That's caught.
Coming across.
That's Higbee. That's a first
Took
down.
shot, hung on to the ball to pick up a 14. Zaven
What's up,
Collins
Firewall
made the
Dragon?
big
$4.99
hit.
super chat.
Just watch
I
Tyler
don't
Higbee
think
right here.
Murray is soft. He has baseball background like Wilson with better coaches
Higbee says,
and better protection. He could be a star.
Matthew Stafford has time to go front side to back side, survey the entire field because he's getting great pass protection. Right now, the Cardinals have no answers
games
for
are
the
won
pass
and
game or
lost
the
in the
run
trenches,
game.
so I have to 100% agree.
They need to find something.
Matthew Stafford's 5 for 5 for 62 yards and a touchdown. And there is a flag down.
With zeros on the clock. You didn't think they were actually going to run a play there unless they were successful.
There's no foul on the play as the quarter had expired. Timeout.
All right. End of the first quarter, they picked up the flag. Firewall Dragon on a $4.99 super chat.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
But I definitely have to agree with that. You win and lose games in the trenches. If your offensive line and defensive line is trash, your offense or defense is not going to be pretty. JL Gogan with the $50 super chat. Keep those hopes up, Trox. Still a lot of game left.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that, JL Gogan.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
I mean, it's just like these past, like ever since week 9, it's been so hard. Like, come on. David Wyatt with the $2 super chat.
Money talk.
Mom says you're her favorite caster. Hey, I appreciate that. Shout out to Mom.
Here comes the money.
What's up, Mary Lou? What's up, Robert Britton? Hey, appreciate that. Born Alone. It's Rams versus Bucks. I hope Bucks will win. Arizona will beat by bite kneecap Lions. I like that Cardinals haven't changed their helmets in 60 years, but that's all. Kyler is a star, Dak is a star, but are they legit? That's the question. Rams are winning. Score says. Really, Cardinals hat? You're going to be happy at the end of the game? Sorry, bud. Oh, Zozo, I mean, hey, as a Lions fan, I want the Rams to win the Super Bowl because the Lions would then have the number 2 pick, the number 32 pick, and then the number 34 pick. Draft-wise, that's a lot of flexibility. As a Cardinals fan, I don't give a rat's behind about no draft. I care about moving on into the playoffs. It's championship or bust. It's championship or bust. And that goes for both teams. Like the Rams are all in.
Cooper Kupp has 1 catch so far. The Rams
that's why I expected this match to go down to the wire.
LA in Arizona territory.
All right, here we go. Single back formation. And that's Cam Akers.
And why not?
Akers
Keep
got it up
that
at the
football, pick up a
44.
The Arizona defense, 26th in the league against
Correction,
the run.
ball's at the 36.
I was going to say right now on first down, look, the Los Angeles Rams are averaging 10
Hey, Jose, we don't do that here, man.
First down alone.
We don't make fun of people like
Vance
that.
Joseph has to come up with some answers here. And I know, look, he may be willing to give
We
up
are
some rushing
respectful.
yards,
All teams are welcome
you
here.
cannot have them set the tone on your defense like this early in the football game.
Well, what comes next is he starts to bring more guys into the box and he starts to pressure.
Second
And when you
down
do
and
that,
5.
now you're leaving the guys exposed on the outside with Odell, Van Jefferson, and Cooper Kupp.
Ball's at the 36-yard line. Van Jefferson in motion. Here is a handoff.
Nice carry. Cam Akers.
And that's Cam
Pick up the
Akers going to be
three.
about a yard shy
Third down and
of a first
short.
down. Going to be
Akers
third down and
rushed
about
for
a yard.
131 yards last season in the wild card game.
Jose, I said don't do that.
Listen,
Next
this
time you're going to be
Rams team, they
timed
ran the ball
out.
11 times in the first quarter. Okay, that is the recipe.
All fans
for
are welcome
this.
here.
They
They're allowed to
to
have a
stay
little bit of
committed
fun
to it.
too.
And Sean McVay understands and knows that his entire offense is predicated
There ain't
on
no
run the
bashing
ball
over
and
here.
play action. And that helps this offensive
Third down
line.
and 5.
They're not the greatest offensive line just in drop back pass pro. They found that out against San Francisco last week. So they have to have that run game to go along with it, and so far it's working.
Play clock winding down. And I think Stafford's forced to be using a
And they're going
timeout.
to take another timeout. That is their second charge timeout.
Those 11
Rams
rushes
have one
for LA in the
timeout.
first quarter.
Cardinals
Breeze.
still have all
That's tied
three.
for the third most in a quarter by
13-33
the Rams in the
remains in
Sean
the
McVay
half.
Era. We'll be back in 15 seconds after this word from Slack.
Whoa.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel Stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned.
Absolutely. Shout out to the little
We
MVP.
talked a little bit about Cooper Kupp and only having one catch for 5 yards, but he opens up so much.
Third
else.
down
I mean,
and
you get
2.
Higbee and you get Odell Beckham going in the passing game, and then he's contributing in the running game. He's impacting the game whether he's catching the ball or not.
Third down and 2. Empty set. Trips down low.
That's Michelle, top of your screen. They split them out. Stafford
And
to
that's
throw.
Odell Beckham
Scott
Jr.
Beckham again,
at
down
the 5,
sideline.
down at about
And
the
he's
1 yard
crashed out
line.
of the 2. Odell Beckham Jr. off a beautiful pass from Matthew Stafford, gain of 31.
You're going to just you see the switch release there by Odell Beckham out of the bunch. And you see Marco Wilson, he gets caught up with his eyes
Looks like it
inside,
might
doesn't
be
see
spotted
Odell
down
Beckham
at the
running
2.
down along the boundary.
I think he was out of bounds just
Bad
a
eyes
yard
usually lead to big
shy
plays.
of where I
There's an
said.
example up into
Yep,
the
ball's
secondary.
at the 2.
First and goal.
Single back
Arizona 2.
formation. All right, they're going to run water. And here is a handoff.
Michelle.
And Sony Michelle
Gets there. Touchdown.
in for a touchdown.
You see this good blocking at the point of attack. And the guy who really makes it go is right guard Austin Corbett, who gets a nice block that Michelle cuts off of, and then
You
just
know
gets
what?
his
Let me
pads
get on
down
Twitter
right
real
here.
quick.
You see him just continuing to drive and get that ball across the plane.
Yeah, I think that ball might be short of the plane.
Oh,
That
there
right
it is.
knee's down.
Right knee down.
Yeah, it might be short.
Look from this angle.
Right there.
Yes,
Down.
sir.
Yeah, I
He's
think
going to
it's
be short.
They're
It's going to be
waiting now.
inches short.
On the field was a touchdown. The previous play is now under review.
They'll take a look.
All right, they are going to review it. Official review. Ruling on the field was a touchdown, but he does look like he was short. Another run, they'll get it in. Okay, Arizona Cardinals, this is how you are going to honor the @Suns with no offense. Hashtag, come on, man. Hashtag Red Sea. All right. Hopefully that gets them going. Because yeah. They're not playing worth a shoot. My 1-9 football team would play better than them. And you got stars over there. Lions, please get an offensive lineman. Hey, I would love that, Scott. Actually, I did a mock draft And it has a lot of surprise on there. I think I actually picked up 2 offensive linemen. Added some depth at tackle and what do you call it? Let me see what I did. But I definitely agree with that. I think we should go get some offensive linemen. Let me see. I got an offensive guard. I picked up a tackle. Yeah, I picked up a guard and a tackle. But that's how I did it. I 100% agree. I mean, you know, especially offensive guard, I think the Lions definitely need that. I'm not sold on Hale Vitae. Hey, appreciate that. J-Mess says, please like the stream. Tattoo says, y'all getting worked. Hey, that's all facts, man.
Passing touchdown.
All right, here we go.
LA won, went on to the NFC title game where they would lose.
All right, it is second
Cowboys.
and goal.
Saying he was down by
It is
contact,
short.
just shy of the goal line. Take the 6
Second
off the
in
board.
inches.
Yeah,
And
that was the right.
second and goal.
Less than a yard of pay dirt. See what they call. Tight formation. Stafford rushes.
Going to have him short.
And that looks like that's going to be
Bring
short
up a
as
third
well.
down and goal.
Brings up third down.
Well, I understand the playoffs are by any means necessary, so quarterbacks have to be ready to do a lot
Shout out
more
to
of
the
that,
1,414
but,
in the
I'd
building.
just turn around and
Appreciate
give
the
it to Sonny Michel.
388
offensive
thumbs
line,
up.
These backs are running hard, and I'd give him another opportunity to punch it in.
Stafford's been dealing with a bit of a toe issue. Not Aaron Rodgers level yet.
All right, here we
But
go.
he's
Third
running
down and
twice tonight
goal.
already. Here's third and goal.
Single back formation. Cooper Kupp.
Cup in motion. Stafford
In
wants
motion.
it
That's
again.
Stafford. That might be in.
And let's see. Still no signal.
No signal yet.
Sort out the bodies, and it's going to
They're
be
saying fourth down. They're saying
those
fourth
play
down.
Part of the reason
They're saying fourth down
is because you get in there and you might get across the goal line as a quarterback, but the official doesn't see it. Now, you can see it right there. I think he clearly gets across.
Nope. If they review
from
that, that's going to
angle,
be in for
but
a
the officials on
touchdown.
the side can't see it, so they come
That's
in.
going to be in
by
for
the
a
time they
touchdown.
get in
Matthew
there,
Stafford.
The defensive line has pulled him out of the end zone.
And Sean McVay has, in fact, thrown the challenge
Yep,
flag.
Sean McVay
Good
threw the
job by
challenge
Marcus
flag.
Golden, though, wrapping up Michelle. 44 flashing in there for Arizona.
They're going to win that challenge. That's a touchdown. Ball crosses the plane. He's still upright.
Los Angeles is challenging the ruling on the previous play that the runner was short. That play is now under review.
If they lose the challenge, the Rams
They're
will be
not
out of
losing that
timeouts
challenge.
for
He
the
crossed
half.
the plane and he's
With
still
11 and a half
upright.
to
His
play
knee was not
in the
down.
second quarter.
That's going to be a touchdown. So it's about to be 13-0. Hey, appreciate the 400 thumbs up. 410 now. Appreciate that. Bad Zebra calls again, LOL. McVay and his tiny shirts. That's a touchdown. Oh, absolutely wicked. I think it will be touchdown 2 trucks. Good call with the challenge. Actually, they should have never allowed him to challenge that. That should have been something ruled above by the officials. That, what is that called? That quick replay or whatever. That's what that should have been called. They should upstairs should have called him right down and be like, no, that's a touchdown. We see it right there on the above view. But I guess that's how, you know, Mickey Mouse can make a couple commercials. I will be live for March Madness. So definitely tune in for that. That's coming up in about a month or two. And then we got the duration of the NFL playoffs. This offseason, we're going to have an NFL show and a college football show. We might actually combine that and just talk football, whether it's college or pros. And then we're going to do an NBA show. And we're going to do the NFL draft. We're going to be live all 3 days from number one pick all the way to Mr. Irrelevant. And everybody knows that third day is the long one. That's almost an all day. But we will be live for that. And, yeah, we're going to have some fun. Heard that the USFL is going to be back, so we'll be probably live for the USFL. We'll be live for some basketball, some NBA, as well as the playoffs. Appreciate that, Philip Nolan.
After review, it is a touchdown.
11:58. Back onto the game clock.
John Perry?
Yeah, you know what? Great job mechanically by the officiating crew, because it is next to impossible to see this football in the middle. So what they do is they come in and they look for bodies. And as soon as they find that body, that's how they determine whether it's 6 or not. Good review.
Hey,
good
we hit a number change, 27K.
Out of the end zone
I appreciate
so fast,
that.
The things that go on at the bottom of that pile.
Extra point is up. Extra point is good. 14-0.
His first rushing playoff touchdown since 2011. First rushing touchdown in any game since 2016. The NFL division.
All right, do you have to mute it real quick? I will be live next Saturday. We got the Bengals, Titans, and the Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs. And then on Saturday also, we got the 49ers, Packers. And then on Sunday, the winner of this game will take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Cardinals wanted to avoid getting down 2 scores, where now the Rams defense starts to tee off on you. Kyler Murray talked about it. They need to find some rhythm, man. They need to find something that they can get to.
I 110% agree.
Defense off the field and kind of
you gotta find that rhythm, and it starts with the run game.
In this offense, and they have delivered. They have been sharp. They have made the plays when they needed to, both on the ground and through the air. Really impressive start for the Rams.
Cardinals -3 total yards offense so far. Need to get it going. They trail 14-0.
The kick is going to be a touchback. Ball's at the 25-yard line. What's up, Eddie Van Trollen? What's up, Twisted Maiden? Tommy, Tom Hood, Sergeant King, Paul Fox, Rusty Rooster, Chad Rogers, Tyler, Kenneth Womack, Dunn, Elena, Jess, Joe Campbell, John Williams, Clubber Brown. How's everybody doing today? What's up, Ryan Brown, D. Carroll? How's it going? What's up, William Corpus?
Belongs to these Cardinals. And they're
all right, Kyler Murray's 2 for 5 for 2 yards.
And Kyler Murray.
First down and 10.
25. On 1st and 10. Need to get something going, and that's not the way to
stop going down.
And Donald says hello.
Oh, my God.
When we saw Aaron Donald against the Cardinals in their second game, we saw him do the same thing to Max Garcia. We saw him bull rush him. This time you see him just clean the hands and then come inside.
Dude, use your legs.
This is exactly, again.
You pump fake, you take off.
This is exactly the scenario that Kyler
Guess what? Aaron Donald then has to arm tackle. If you can't break an arm tackle, you need to get out the lead.
Go straight to drop back game either. Continue to try to run the football. We haven't seen James Conner touch the ball in a while.
2nd and 17.
Kyler Murray
Kyler might have to make some plays
throws,
with his legs.
And that's incomplete.
And he throws it way low into the turf. Wanted Christian Kirk. Greg Gaines.
3rd down and
was coming with
17.
the pressure.
See, these are the kind of plays right there that Kyler has to make. If he's able to get outside the pocket, which the
You
Rams
guys all
make a
know me. I
concerted effort to not allow him to
apologize.
do.
But if you guys know me, you know I hate bad football. Not playing fundamentally sound.
A completable pass right there.
That grinds the gears faster than anything.
That's the effect of being in your first playoff game. Aaron Donald's running right up the middle. There's a lot. He's seeing a lot of pressure, seeing a lot of color right now. And when you do that as a quarterback, it's hard to stay accurate.
3rd down and 17.
LA only rushing 3, nearly get there.
And that's caught.
Check it
That's
down to
Rondell Moore.
And he is crunched.
And that's going to be down at around the 24-yard line. That brings up 4th down.
The stick, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, just watch Traven Howard here. You look at the vision they have on the quarterback. Look how they're all moving in unison on the second level, and then wham! That's when you know. You hear the sideline, you hear them yelling over there. They have them right where they want them right now. I know it's early in the game, but this is exactly the scenario they wanted from the LA Rams' perspective.
4th down and 11.
Cardinals' 4th drive. They have not advanced past their own 29. 4 3-and-outs. Lee boots it away. There's Brandon Powell.
Brandon Powell.
Sideline.
And he's going to get it around the 50.
Just short of mid.
All right, it's going to be down at the 49, just shy of midfield. The pass master says Arizona is a different offense without D-Hop. Absolutely.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
That is all facts. We have not been the same since DeAndre Hopkins left. Tom Hood. Kyler Murray looks like a midget on a hamster wheel. Kyler needs to go play baseball. Out and good night. All right, Paul Fox, have a wonderful night, brother. I can't stand unfundamentally sound teams. Like, you got to be fundamentally sound, especially in January. That's why I always tell you guys, run that football, play sound defense, play disciplined football, have the will to win, stop the run. You do those 5 things in January, you're going to be winning Super Bowls. I don't want to hear that, oh, Kyler Murray first playoffs or Kyler Murray this, Kyler Murray that. No, you're a professional. Be a pro. And if you can't be a pro, then shame on J.J. Watt for not teaching you that while he was recovering. You could pull these guys to the side while sitting on the sidelines or the bench and be like, hey, this is what you should do. Mix it up, do this, do that. And go back out there and start see if you got something good going, you know. But I don't know, man. You know, last offseason, the Cardinals was like, oh, we're gonna use what the Phoenix Suns did in the in the NBA Finals as motivation for the year. We're gonna, you know, it's Super Bowl or bust. That's why we went out and got J.J. Watt. And then you make it to the playoffs and it's 14-0 and you look like you're not even belonging in the playoffs. Where's the fight? You're going to really allow a division rival to put a whooping on you? You know, that's having the will to win.
It's all of us, and so many lessons to take.
Matthew Stafford, 6 for 6 for 93 yards and a touchdown. Stafford is having a heck of a night. Stafford moves up in the pocket.
Showing off
slides, gets it up at the 46-yard line.
Dogby chased him out. It's a
but what did I just get done saying for the Cardinals? Once you pump fake, you take off running. That's exactly what Matthew Stafford just did on that previous play.
Well, he just needs to be able to push off.
And he gained 4 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 6.
At the end of that game against San Francisco, didn't look like he could push off that back foot and really drive the ball, and it came up short, and that interception ended the game. But tonight, he's been able to move around.
2nd down and 6.
That's where he needs to be able to get out of the
pocket. Higbee in motion, trips down low, shotgun formation.
2nd and 6.
And that is going to be
Sony Michel. For
Sony
a couple.
Michel gained for 2 yards.
Last.
But Stafford is having a heck of a ball game already. Showing off his legs, showing off his arms.
An extra day of rest for the Monday night game, and he's ready to roll.
People were asking him about it. He said, look, I'm not going to show it to you.
Third
though.
down and
Not in the
4.
press conference. That's for other guys to do.
Yeah.
Here, Aaron Rodgers put his foot up on the table.
Smart move, Matthew. Smart move. We all appreciate it.
3rd and 4.
Empty set.
Stafford
throws. Got it. Oh, just dropped it. Cam Akers.
Hang on.
That brings up 4th down and 4.
Right in his hands. 4th down.
I don't think Cam Akers thought this ball was coming. The ball's low. Matthew Stafford sees a linebacker out there, and he picked it up really late.
With Stafford, you always got to think that the ball's coming toward yours,
Jordan Hicks,
going towards you.
Cam Akers out there, you might
because
not
Stafford
want to
fit it where you didn't think he was going to fit it, and he'll fit it there.
Because Cam Akers, look, he just
that's
looks
the type of style
right
Stafford has.
They'll come back to that.
After the first incompletion of the night for Stafford. Hecker up punt,
and he's going to be
it's a
down at the
beauty.
inside the 1 yard line. Ball is at the half yard line. Johnny Hecker shows you why he has made Pro Bowls. This is Stafford's best chance for a ring? Absolutely. I mean, after what do you call it? I mean, bad enough my Steelers are now eliminated. Now my Cardinals are looking to be eliminated. I mean, at that point, you know, I guess Stafford could go win a Super Bowl. How you holding up, Trox? Hey, I'm always good. I am always good. Being a Lions fan is that teaches you how to deal with when things don't go the way it's supposed to go. You know, I mean, it's just a hey, Jemima Foster, I hope so. J.J. Watt is playing. Richard Taylor says, go Lions. Hey, absolutely. Hashtag one pride, baby. I'm here to know when halftime is of the Moon Knight trailer. Hey, absolutely, Stephen David. Hey. Being a Detroit Simba fan, hey, you already know. All right, we are about to resume.
Followed by the Phillies special a few weeks
All right,
later.
here is a handoff.
52.
James Conner gets it up
Here's
at the
James
4 yard
Conner.
line.
His
Finally
first
able to
carry, we're
utilize
asking
the
for him.
run.
Got him out to the 4.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had him in the first quarter. You know, I'll take him in the second quarter. But listen, James Conner brought a different element to this offense. He brought a physicality and an attitude, and 18 touchdowns, oh, by the way. And he's been an unbelievable addition.
He brought
to this
that
offense,
Steelers-type
if they're
run
gonna get
game.
Back in this game, they have to control the
Smash
ball.
mouth,
And in order to do
north
that, they
and
gotta
south
run it
runner.
with James Conner.
Longest play
He's the
from
winner.
scrimmage so far for Arizona is 6 yards. Kyler from his
Kyler
end zone.
throws.
Deep shot.
That's
got a man.
A.J. Green.
And let's see. had it. Now they're talking about it. Nick Scott came over with the big hit on A.J. Green, and there's still a conversation.
They're talking. Refs
They're
are talking.
getting help from that Arizona sideline.
I'll give credit to Nick Scott because he came over and he's in that tough position, that these defensive backs are in with a defenseless receiver, and it looked like he made a nice clean hit on A.J. Green.
John Parry, what'd you see?
He's got to control the football, which he does.
That is a clean hit.
2 feet, check, but no football move. As soon as he's hit, he's going to the ground. I think he needs to survive the ground with control of the football. I have an incomplete pass.
Yeah. What a heads-up play from Nick Scott. We talked a little bit about no Jordan
That
Fuller,
is a clean
no
hit.
Taylor Rapp in this game. Everybody was
They're
talking
looking
about
to see if
Eric
he had
Weddle and
possession
signing him,
of the
but Nick
football.
Scott was the one that Raheem Morris was depending on. He's been elevated to that starter position, and that's really well done.
Yeah, what made that such a great play, they're playing cover 2. The wide receiver gets an outside release, so now the safety on the hash has to travel even further. It's the one thing he doesn't want, an outside release, and Nick Scott, he comes screaming, makes a perfectly legal hit to me. That's as good as you can do it as a safety when your corner puts you in a tough position like that.
I think A.J. Green.
All right,
is
here
headed
comes
to
the
medical
ruling.
tent. I'm not sure we ever got an original call on the field. Usually need a jump-off point, place to start.
Well, the ball's up at the 25, so I think they ruled it a completion.
All right, they're saying possibly the ruling on the field is a completed catch.
And a lot of eyeballs on these officials throughout this Super Wild Card weekend.
Ruling on the field was a catch, followed by a fumble that went backwards at the 24-yard line. The ball will be placed at the 24-yard line, first down.
All right. Can this be
The question is, where's the football at?
where
to
we
John's
can get
point?
something
Yeah,
at
you
least
got 2 feet
going?
on the ground, and the officials on the field must have deemed that there was a football act. Maybe it was that hop step. It was 1 foot and then a hop step, John.
Yeah,
Man,
I don't
sometimes
think the
these
ball is
people,
completely under control.
these
When he
announcers
takes the
need to
hops,
shut up so I can hear the
little
play.
step there, and then he gets hit.
All
the
right,
ball
that's
comes out.
8:07.
Surprised we don't have a challenge.
And
There we go.
then
There it is.
Sean McVay with the challenge.
Second challenge.
All right, Sean McVay ruling on the field, completed pass. Rams with the
Listen, they're
challenge.
backed up. I got them right where I want them, and this gets them out of a hole, and that's worthy enough for me to challenge that rule on the field.
Los Angeles is challenging the ruling on the field of the previous play. That play is now under review.
All right, an official Rams challenge. That's their second of the half. That might be a bang-bang play based on what I've seen being called a catch, what's not been called a catch. That ball was coming loose. On the way down, that ball was coming loose. Hey, hey, Eddie Van Trollen, you know what I put. Hey, I had to give some of that mama's cooking. Hey, any player that talks about a team that has won more playoff games, let alone been to the playoffs, let alone played in a Super Bowl, let alone has won more Super Bowls than you, you need to not open your mouth and talk about participation awards, because last time I checked, you don't have a participation in the playoffs. You was drafted in 2007, retired in 2017, Steelers already had a Super Bowl in 2005. Yes, that was 2 years prior to you being in the league. But then they followed that up. You were drafted in 2007. 2008, they won the Super Bowl. 2010, they went to the Super Bowl, lost to the Green Bay Packers. And how many times have they been in the playoffs? Oh yeah, your boy retweeted Joe Thomas and put that mama's cooking on it. Hey, appreciate that, Firewall Dragon. How do you keep? Hold on. How do you keep?
After review, the pass was incomplete. It'll be third down at the 3.5-yard line. This was a successful challenge for Los Angeles, as this is their second consecutive successful challenge.
Third down and 7.
Additional challenge.
Since they have two successful challenges, they do get an additional challenge. How do you keep Eddie Lacy from breaking into your house? Put an end zone in your driveway.
2 tonight in the first half in the wild card game. And because
Or you can put a cheeseburger there.
they will get a third challenge.
Cheeseburger
If he would've been
Lacy.
wrong on that challenge, they would have been out of challenges for the rest of the game.
Right.
And that could have been significant.
You got to get 2 right to get your third, yeah.
2 will get you 3.
And John Perry, he's always right. So
All right, 8:07.
He's right again.
I appreciate that.
Third down and 7.
Super Bowl JP.
That pass was
John
incomplete.
there.
Yeah,
Like
he
I
was.
said, that
Good
ball
football
was
move,
moving.
Time element. Right hand came off the ball a little bit. Nice job with replay to make it an incomplete pass.
Cardinals on third downs, 0 for 4.
So because that play didn't
Average
happen,
yards to go,
now A.J.
11.3.
Green is running back on the field.
Well, and this is what Sean wanted. Backed up, 3rd and long, get this crowd into it.
Third
Flip
down
the
and
field,
7.
Another opportunity for 99 to rush.
So a lot going on. 8 minutes to play in the half. The Cardinals find themselves backed up on a 3rd and 7. And Nick Scott makes the great defensive play for the Rams.
Shotgun formation. Ball is at the 3.5-yard line.
Rams pressure is picked up. Kyler! Did he get rid of it? It's intercepted! It's David Long! Into the end zone for the touchdown! Troy Reader got the hit on Murray. Nearly had him for the safety for 2. Instead, it's 6, and it's a Rams touchdown.
You just have to know the situation in the game. Troy Reader's going to come on a pressure. Edmonds is going to try to block him. You can't hold the ball if you're Kyler Murray. You're standing in your own end zone. You can't pump it like that, and then you absolutely can't do that.
And what you see there by David Long is, again, great vision. Playing the flat defender.
Reader put that pressure
Just
on.
reading the quarterback,
Intercepted by
playing it high
David
to
Long
low,
Jr.
break on the
Pick
football.
6.
And how big
20
was that
to
challenge
nothing,
from Sean McVay?
7:59.
That's what he wanted. He wanted an opportunity to rush Kyler Murray in the end zone, knowing his defense could be aggressive up 14, and it pays off for him.
Matt Gay, the extra point.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
And it's all Rams. It's all gone wrong for Arizona. 21-0 Los Angeles.
We started this game talking about this Arizona Cardinals team, how they could look great. They looked great beating these Rams right here in SoFi early in the year, but they can also be streaky. And when you put them under pressure, under the spotlight of the playoffs, how are they going to respond? And so far in this first half, couldn't go any worse.
And how about David Long? He had 1 interception this season. It was week 1 here on the opening drive of the season. He picked off Andy Dalton in the end zone, comes up with a pick 6 here. And we're seeing some of the playoff inexperience, I think, by the Arizona Cardinals.
Well, playoffs or not, a quarterback can't hold the ball in your own end zone. And you're trying to do too much, and bad things happen. And then he panics when he trying to avoid a safety, and he gives up 7 points.
Look, it's going to be imperative that they get to certain plays and certain players in order to get something going and get things calmed down. Who am I talking about? Look, Chase Edmonds, James Conner out of the backfield, Zach Ertz in the middle of the field. Those are the guys that have to be featured.
That's 10.
There's Rondale Moore.
And he gets it up at around the 12.
Teams either. Antoine Brooks, the special teams stop. The Cardinals have -1 yard total offense. Under 8 to play in the first half.
This is
7:54.
This is the worst possible scenario, but again,
Rams
they
have a
to go back to
timeout.
their best players, best plays.
Cardinals have all 3
It cannot be
timeouts.
a grab bag. Let's just try this, try that. They have to get to their best players.
I 100% agree. Kyler Murray needs to go. Like, bench him, do whatever you got to do.
They have to touch the ball.
Kyler's first interception in his last 152 pass attempts, going back to week 15. Murray under pressure again. Throws
And
the
that's
middle of
caught.
the field,
Zach
able to
Ertz
complete.
gets it up
It's Zach Ertz
at the
The
18-yard
Cardinals
line.
needed that.
It's the first time we've called his name tonight. A little tight end screen. He's been involved a lot in the pass protection. Jalen Ramsey's been on him a little bit tonight, but they just need to get him going. The middle of the field is where Kyler Murray has feasted this year. Completed over 80% of his passes. The Rams have given up upwards of 70% plus completion percentage between the numbers. Start attacking that area of the field.
Ball's at the 18-yard line.
2nd and 5 from their own 18.
Here's a handoff. That's James Conner.
has the
Gets it
first
up at the
down.
29.
Their
First
first
down.
down of the night. Gain of 11.
What happens when you run the
The ball
football?
to James Conner, and it's one series too late. You know, it's like now you're down 21-0. It's a completely different game than 14-0. It just is. And now you're in a passing situation. You know, you can come out and run the ball if you want, but now you really have to begin to throw the ball more, and that's exactly what the Rams defense is built to stop.
Murray has plenty of time. Now he'll throw sideline.
And that was
Too
intended
high
for Edmonds. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd
During
and
the regular
10.
season, this Rams defense had more interceptions than passing touchdowns allowed.
Watch Zach Ertz here, just running what they call like a wide basic, coming across the middle of the field. And Kyler
Wide
Murray's
open
looking
too.
at him. You see him calling for the
Wide
football.
open
It
too,
looked like
Zach
he had a
Ertz.
window to throw it in. But see, we're talking about holding on to the football there in the end zone with the turnover. He's got to get the ball out of his hand and get the ball to this guy in the middle of the field.
Kyler Murray 4 for 11. Empty set.
Kyler juggled, and he took it back. Rondale Moore off his
All right,
hands
that is
to
a
David
first
Long,
down.
and he gave it right back to Moore. That'll go as a eventful gain of 11 yards.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen this. Off his hands now. Offense is going to take it back from you.
Wow.
But you know what? Sometimes better to be lucky than good.
Looked like David Long started to run with the ball.
Here's a direct snap
Here's
to Edmonds. Edmonds
Out of the
gets it up
Wildcat
midfield.
to midfield.
First down.
Just helter-skelter from this offense. And listen, you know, sometimes those things give you a little bit of momentum. I think there's one goal in mind right now for the Cardinals before halftime. That's go down, score a touchdown here, and get a stop on defense and make this a 2-score game. That is your singular focus, whatever, by any means.
From midfield.
Shotgun formation. Rondale Moore in motion.
Rams bring some pressure. Get it out to Moore quickly.
And Rondale Moore
And
going
he
to
is
lose
up
2
there.
yards.
Von Miller
That's Von Miller
for
with the
loss.
tackle for a
Miller
loss.
having an excellent first half.
Von Miller read that all the way. He had his eyes on this. You see him right here. Christian Kirk just stands him up at the line, then just gets into pursuit mode.
Rondale Moore is a 4-3 guy, and Von Miller's 32 years old. He's still got a little juice left.
2nd down and 12.
That playoff juice.
Yeah, this crowd will give you that. It is crazy in here right now.
Second and 12. Off the fingertips and intercepted. Marquise
Just go home,
Copeland
Cardinals.
comes up with it.
Like at halftime, just be like, look, we're going home.
Cardinals, just when they had something going. And it's a Rams party in the end zone. Kyler's picked off for the 2nd time tonight.
This is on the quarterback.
Like I said, I can play right now in the National Football League, and I can play better with a broken neck and a broken back than the Arizona Cardinals.
You can go towards it. Instead, it's up high, and it's hard. It's very difficult for a running back to pick up that ball when it's thrown that hard on a screen. You got to have touch.
Appreciate that, Menino's goat.
Quarterbacks, Leonard Floyd just screaming in his face, all 6'5" above him with his arms up in the air.
And I would get in front of my quarterback's grill, grab him by his helmet, and tell him, get it together.
See if the Rams take a shot here.
This would be a game I would be ejected
From their own 49. Stafford wants it.
And that's incomplete.
And overthrew Cooper Kupp. Kupp still has one catch, and they still have a 21-0 lead under 5.
Trust me, I've been on a bad blowout.
First half for the Rams,
and I have got my quarterback's face and said, "Get it together."
Late in the season, without Robert Woods and without Johnny
and then I dropped some
tight
explicit,
end,
got in-school suspension, and got sent home that same minute.
On this offense,
15-yard penalty as well.
Snap. And it's not just catching
ejected
the ball.
from the game.
Hey, maybe the Cardinals have taken him away, but everything else is working.
Yeah, they double him, and Odell gets a touchdown, right? Like, those kinds of plays happen all the time.
Stafford throws. That's Odell Beckham Jr. at the 30. There is a flag down.
I think they're going to get Andrew Whitworth. He tackled Marcus Golden, kind of fell down. He was going down and got his right arm wrapped around Golden. It's the right call.
Holding, offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty, replay, second down.
Wipes out a 24-yard
Andrew Whitworth.
gain.
You know, he got hurt in that ankle, and it doesn't look like he's got the same kind of movement or balance. He like crossed over with his legs. You never want to do that as a tackle, and he got crossed over. And
no, you want to sidestep like that.
The 8th 40-year-old.
You never want to cross over like that because you could trip over your own self.
Game. And the oldest active player in the NFL, not named Tom Brady. And the winner tonight, they'll go to Tom's house next Sunday, early window.
Second down and 20.
Second and 20.
Single back formation. Here is a blown up play.
Akers is
tackle for a loss.
Tanner Vallejo for the loss
Vallejo
of 2.
with the TFL.
J.J. Watt talked about the fact that first and second level players, when you're going against these outside zones, you have to get penetration. You have to play downhill. That's downhill right there, folks. That's picture textbook. Now, you have a third and long
Troxberg is borderline Troxberg today.
In this first half, they have got to get off the field here and see if they can get
borderline
some points
Troxberg today.
Well, if I'm Vance Joseph, I'm going to be aggressive here. What
Third down and 22.
Maybe you can confuse Matthew Stafford and get a tip ball interception.
3rd and 22, Jake Funk.
And Funk got it up to about the 45-yard line.
I like that call from Sean McVay. Take that scenario.
Brings up fourth down.
Equation. And we talked with Sean, and we asked
big time
him
drive.
About, you know, the fact that Matthew Stafford
for the Cardinals defense.
8 interceptions here.
Stop that bleeding.
Of the season and how you can manage that. And he said, I don't want to take his aggressiveness away because that's what makes him great. But there are things that I can do, my demeanor and the way I call plays or tell them just take what they give you. I thought that was
fair
a good
caught
example.
at
Johnny
about
Hecker,
the 15-yard line.
Game. That's a 45-yard punt.
They had something going that last drive.
All right, here we
The
go.
fact that they had the ball moving along. They started getting Zach Ertz involved in the offense. James Conner had an appearance there in that drive.
And Zach J, if you got something to say, you can say it to me.
Kyler's completion percentage during the regular season was second in the NFL.
We can meet up at WILDCARD training camp.
He's been off target here tonight. 2:46 to go in the half. Flags
Here's a flag down.
Let's see who moved first.
false start. Offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Oh, my God! Arizona Cardinals started the season 7-0. Early December, they're 10-2. Best record in the NFL. 2-game lead in the West with 5 to play. They wind up dropping 4 of the last 5, and you wonder what's going to carry over into the postseason. Maybe we're seeing some of that tonight, but we're also seeing them against a very good Rams team. 1st and 15. Here's Murray.
Kyler Murray.
Now looks to
Appreciate
run.
that, Jim.
Wanted Daniels.
That's incomplete. 2nd down at 15.
Got a little history tonight. The pick 6 from David Long is the shortest pick 6 in NFL postseason history. So there you go, fellas.
Hey, Cheetos is good.
Those 6 points count.
Especially
some
some
Flamin'
Hot Cheetos.
This crowd just into an absolute frenzy if it already wasn't that way. And now trying to drive at it deep out of your own territory for this Cardinals offense. I mean, that's just a daunting task. And this place is just getting louder and louder and louder.
Shotgun formation.
Pressure on Kyler, got rid of it. And that was closer to a Ram than it was to Zach Ertz.
Brings up 3rd down at 15.
Look at a sink tonight.
Well, Raheem Morris is having fun now. He's going to bring this linebacker, and
What's
that's
up,
going to
Gary?
force Beachum to come down. But that leaves the end free. That's, Leonard Floyd coming free. Now, look, this is communication, right? Arizona offensively completely out of sorts, and Raheem Morris, he smells blood in the water. He's going after it.
As he should. If a team's not
Raheem
performing
Morris
at
will
a
be a
high level,
candidate
go
for a
after him.
Head coaching job with 8 vacancies around the NFL. Here's 3rd and 15 now. Kyler from out of his end zone.
And that's Rondale Moore, gets it up at the 11.
And he'll get out to the 11-yard line, pick up a 6, 4th down. The Cardinals have yet to convert on 3rd down. They're 0 for 6.
4th down and 9, 2-13.
You get a combination of the Cardinals kind of breaking down and losing their composure and then not being able to run the football. And you couple that with what this Rams defense does well, rushing the passer and playing pass defense, and this is what you get.
That's David Long.
What you mean, Hilmer?
20 being attended to. 2:09 to go here in the half.
What's up, Chief Adam?
Long, who had been mostly a
Long
special
is
teams
down.
player, has played a big role on defense here tonight.
Well, we had some questions coming into this game about this secondary for the Rams. Remember last week they did not look good. They gave up that 2-minute drive to Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers. The week before that, when they were playing the Ravens, there was a lot of back and forth between Jalen Ramsey and Taylor Rapp, and then they bring in Eric Weddle, and they're trying to settle down.
Yeah,
that
but
DB
Texas
room.
Gina,
And
like the
nobody
Steelers,
for Arizona,
that's a whole different ball game. Like they were just giving Ben Roethlisberger one last
That'll
shot.
take us down to the 2-minute warning.
They're trying to give Big Ben one last shot at the postseason. Hey, T, you guys are the better team tonight, man. You guys are the better team. I'll tell you one thing. That offensive line probably is not going to be there next year. If I was the general manager, I would pull a Kansas City Chiefs on them. I would draft a couple guys and get a couple guys on that in free agency, maybe make a couple trades. Hey, if Tyler Crosby is or Terrell Crosby is, getting dangled out there, hey, Lions, what you want to do? Maybe that won't happen because obviously I think they play each other again. But, I would at least make a phone call. But I would do whatever it takes to boost up that offensive line. You win and lose games in the trenches. and you got a 40-year-old tackle named Whitworth that's still balling. And that's a position right there that I would be attacking. Like, put your best guy on Whitworth and go after Matthew Stafford. Like, he's injured. He's not going to be able to move his feet as well. Put your best guy on him. Put that pressure. Worst case scenario, you at least limit their points that they're putting up on you. You know, it's game adjustments that is truthfully killing this team.
Dallas, and they are up against it here.
Like,
now,
you see what they're trying to do.
in LA. Here's Andy Lee for the 4th time tonight.
All right, here's Andy Lee.
Fair catch.
And it's going to be fair
The
caught
Rams will have it
at the 41, maybe 42-yard line. Let's see where they spot that.
Well, after 13 seasons,
They're going to have a great season next year.
And all those time in Detroit.
Yeah, as long as they, build that offensive line and get a quarterback.
Feel really good for him. He's only had to throw the ball 8 times in the first half. He's completed 6 of them. They've really got this run game going.
All right, here we
the
go.
pressure off of them.
And the Rams are going to get the football to start the 3rd quarter, too. So there's that.
Here's the handoff.
Cooper Kupp continues to play the role of decoy.
And that's going to be down at around the 50.
Sony
Sony Michel.
Dragging Jalen Thompson, gain of 8.
It's just the power these running backs are running with between the tackles and how this offensive line and the tight ends and the wide receivers are getting their faces on blocks. And the Cardinals aren't getting off blocks. It's just that simple.
On 2nd and 2. Not even close. It's a loss of 3 on the play.
Well, it's really interesting to watch Sean McVay here right before half with a minute and a half and only 1 timeout, and he's running the football, and he's content just to bleed the clock. I think if they would have got some yardage there, you know, he might have gone up tempo, but you get back into a 3rd and 4 or 5 situation, you're content to bleed some clock, because if you don't make it, you're going to have to punt.
I mean, if the Cardinals have any chance of getting back in this game, this drive is crucial, as is the one coming out in the 2nd half. They cannot give up points here.
Kupp, Beckham,
Empty
Jefferson
set.
all to the right on 3rd and 5. Stafford's looking left the whole way, and it's dropped.
And that's Tyler Higbee.
Higbee had it,
Brings up
and then
4th down and 5.
4th down,
42 seconds left.
Arizona has all 3 timeouts.
Boy, Higbee doesn't normally drop those balls. He's got really heated up here towards the end of the season. He had 2 touchdowns in the game a week ago, and I know you talked about Odell Beckham being 1B to Cooper Kupp's 1A. I would put Tyler Higbee right there as well. Got some really good options in the passing game.
We'll give him 1C. Just keep on moving down the line.
Hecker gets it away. Fair catch, and that's muffed. And then recovered by
Christian Kirk.
I mean, what
recovered
else could
that.
go
Ball's
wrong
at about the
for these
13-yard
Arizona
line.
Cardinals?
I will be live Saturday for the Bengals, Titans, 49ers, Packers. And then on Sunday, we got the Bills and the Chiefs. The winner of this game against the Buccaneers
would have to win.
Yeah.
And LA or Arizona would have to win next week, and then either here in Englewood or in Glendale could host the NFC Championship game.
Here's a
Those
handoff.
are these stadiums, not yet. Let's see.
And that is going to
See
be
how the
2nd
Cardinals are gonna play
down.
this down the stretch. It's Benjamin, his first carry. And it doesn't appear that anyone wants to stop the clock now.
Yeah, the Cardinals need to get in there to the locker room and regroup, man. And they really have to come out with an intentional plan as far as getting this ball to their
Rams do
playmakers.
get the ball to
And they
start
gotta
the
stop
second
making
half.
mistakes, shooting themselves in the foot. And Kyler Murray's going to have to pick it up. He's just going to have to pick it up, and the defense is going to have to help him.
Can't wait to hear Lisa's report from Cliff Kingsbury.
All right, we are at halftime.
All Rams up 21-0 at the break. Stay tuned for the USAA Insurance halftime.
All right, it is 21-0 Rams. Rams do get the ball to start the second half. We are at halftime. I am going to take a quick halftime break. I will be back. I will be in the chat, so I'll see you in the chat. With that being said,
thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
and with that being said, enjoy some music by my brother-in-law.
This is LP. This is LP. This the LP.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel Stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. We are back. Rams are going to get the football to start the second half. All right, here we go. We are back. We're set. Hey, absolutely. Shout out to the little MVP. That music from The Price is Right. When you lose. Hey, absolutely. All right, Tom, I appreciate that, though, brother.
But you're going to be remembered for how you play in this second half. Now, you have a long road, an uphill road to go, but settle down, take back control of the huddle, and that's going to be the only way that you're going to get back in this football game.
We'll get Lisa's
shout out to my
reports from the
former
two head
kicker,
coaches
Matt Prater.
Coming up shortly here, and again, the Rams have
Here
getting
is the
football.
opening kick
Already
of the
a
second half.
21-0 lead. They'll get it at the 25. Down to Lisa
Ball's at the 25.
Steve, Sean McVay told me that he loves everything about the way his team is playing. He said the defense could not have played a better first half. On offense now, he says we've got to continue to run the ball, be efficient, and then pick and choose our spots. Exactly the opposite for the Cardinals. Cliff Kingsbury said the first half was about as bad as it could have been. He said we couldn't get anything going. But Kingsbury said there are no 21-point
What's up,
plays,
Josh?
so we've got to play now like it's 0-0. Steve?
All right, Lisa, thank you. Rams will start from their own 25. Van Jefferson in motion.
Here's
And
a
hand to
handoff.
Sony Michel.
That's Sony Michel.
Straight ahead for 4. Keep in mind, so the Rams have this 21-0
Gonna be 2 yards
lead.
shy of, the 30. Gonna be at the 28-yard line.
Their own 49 and their own 42, and they went 3 and out in all 3 of those drives. So the Cardinals defense has done a little something now, but they definitely need to stop here.
So this is the most important drive of their season right here. If they do not keep them from getting in the end zone, and this team goes up 4 scores, it's over if that happens. This is the most important drive of the season right here.
Single back formation.
Right back to Michel.
And here is
He'll be wrestled down
at the 32-yard line.
Bring up a third down.
I think what's interesting is Vance Joseph has begun to sub Tanner Vallejo, the linebacker, for Isaiah Simmons on rundown.
Third down and 3.
And a big part of the reason why is Isaiah Simmons has not become that downhill, physical, run-stopping linebacker that they had hoped he has become. And he's become their
all facts, Steve.
linebacker.
That's
so
all
now
facts.
On the third down,
you make a fake count, you get banned.
Downs, Vallejo is taking him out.
Third down and 3.
Bottom of your screen on 3rd and 3.
Here's Stafford. That's caught.
Higbee.
That's Higbee.
Hangs
That
on to
is
that
a
one.
first down.
Pickup of 11, first down. Rams on the move.
This offense wants to get Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee on the same side of the field. Here's Kupp, here's Higbee, and they're going to run combination routes with those two. If you don't cover Kupp, obviously he's going to get it, but they're going to bring Higbee right behind Kupp, knowing that defenses are going to have to account for him.
First down and 10. Higbee's 3 receptions, 47 yards, averaging 15.7 yards per catch. Cooper Kupp 1 for 2 for 5 yards. Empty set, trips up top.
Just got it away. Stafford throws,
and that's
through
incomplete.
The hands of Cooper Kupp.
Thompson with a near
Don't see that every
interception.
day.
Intended for Cooper Kupp.
And Cooper Kupp just turned around, spotted up against this zone coverage that the Cardinals are running right now, and it's almost too easy for him right now. He just took his eyes off it. You can see it right there. Doesn't look it in, which is something that this young man just does not do.
Well, these two are on the same page so often. He was expecting that ball on the inside shoulder. It came on the outside shoulder. You could see him always starting to turn, and that's why he couldn't bring it in.
Kupp said that Stafford yelled at
Shotgun
him
formation.
for the first time ever in Week 14 against these Cardinals in Glendale. He might get yelled at again here. 2nd and 10.
Matchup with Higbee.
Stafford,
And
quick
that
throw.
is Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ got a gain about 2 yards.
There first for the Cardinals.
This
Brings
is a
up
critical
third down.
Last time on 3rd down, 3rd and short, they didn't challenge the Rams receivers very much. Arizona's defense didn't. Right now, they're going to have to make sure that
Third
they're
down
playing
and 8.
zone. They got to match these patterns much more aggressively. It's
Big
imperative
time
they
third
get off the
down.
field
Come
here.
on, Cardinals.
3rd and 8. Stafford has time.
Stafford
Now,
throws, hit as he
Flag
throws.
comes in. One
And
Kupp.
that is
And it's
incomplete.
knocked away.
There is a
Byron
flag
Murphy
down.
on the coverage. We'll check the marker.
And you get a flag, a hold on Murphy. Gardeck placed a huge hit on Stafford.
Before the pass was thrown, holding defense number 34. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
See Stafford feeling the effects.
Jalen
of that
Thompson.
hit. Grabbing his chest.
He said 34, but Jalen Thompson was in the middle of the field. He must have met Byron Murphy right here on Cooper Kupp. See, those are the kind of mistakes. Those are kind of mistakes. When they keep you on the field and you see that big hit that Gardick puts on Stafford, you can tell he could feel it mid-hit right in the sternum.
Well, that takes your breath away right there. I mean, you're on the ground there and you can't catch your breath. That's one of those for sure. He's taken too many of those.
First down
and
and
10 in
10.
the Jacksonville game. That's something that, Matthew is as tough as they come. And he wants to hold on to the ball to the last minute to make that big play.
Higbee in motion, single back formation, trips down
And he wants
low.
to finally win a playoff game.
Ball's at the
People
49.
talking about that.
That's Odell
Here's
Beckham
Odell
Jr.
He wants to
And here is
Got a
a
man
catch.
on the
That's
sideline.
Cam Akers.
Akers.
Akers down at about the
And the Rams
11-yard
aren't
line.
done yet with some razzle-dazzle Hollywood style. Gain of 40. OBJ to Akers, the longest play of the night.
Well, here's Akers in the backfield. And he's just going to release after this ball. Just got to make sure that's thrown backwards. That's the last play. But that ball has to be thrown backwards, and then you get back in OBJ. I saw him throw this in practice yesterday, and he didn't throw it very well yesterday. He threw it short. But Sean McVay came up to say, it's okay, big fella. It's all right.
First down and 10.
I'm still going to call it. I still love it, even though you didn't throw it in practice well. Some guys are just primetime players.
Ball's at the 11. Akers in motion.
Likes the bright lights.
And we have a whistle.
So we got a timeout. The play clock winding down. Odell Beckham Jr., 4 of 6 passing in his career prior to tonight. 140.
As a timeout, Rams, they are left with 2 timeouts.
Entering this
Cardinals
season.
still have all 3.
You gotta
11:21
get
left
these
to play in the
guys
third.
in these kinds of plays. Like Odell's he's got that energy, right? You let him throw a ball and he's going to love you for a month.
Beckham told Lisa this week he was going to have a big night tonight. No doubt about that, Lisa.
Yes, Steve, I talked to him last night, and he was so excited. You could hear it in his voice. He was getting even more juiced up watching the other games on TV. He told me he was fully expecting to have a big game tonight, that he feels
4
like
receptions,
everything
54
that's
yards, a
happened to him
touchdown, and a
this
40-yard
season
pass.
in his life has been preparing him for this moment. I asked him, do you feel like you're about to go off in this game? And he said, I really do. I can feel it in my heart, and I'm ready.
Trips down low, shotgun
6
formation.
receiving touchdowns in 9 games, including tonight with the Rams. Had none in his 6 games with the Browns.
Stafford got it to Kupp.
There's Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp
His
gets it
second
up
grab.
at about the 7-yard line.
The only other catch for Cooper Kupp tonight came on the Rams' second play from scrimmage. That's a long time ago.
Just going back to OBJ, I think this is really smart by Sean McVay because he's thinking about this game, but they're in control of this game. He's also thinking about the long play here and the rest of the journey through the playoffs and getting him on board and happy as these games continue to get bigger and
trips
bigger.
down low.
I think at the same time with Cooper Kupp, he's saving some wear and tear on him tonight. You don't even need him. You don't need him. The running backs are controlling this game.
Can still get a first down at the 1. Kupp turning around.
And that's Cooper Kupp with the touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Vance Joseph talked about the fact that when you play leverage coverage on him and it's not double, he's just going to run away from your leverage. And Byron Murphy, you see him sitting at the goal line, hard inside leverage. Cooper Kupp's just going to turn that out. He's going to make a shoestring grab just like this, and it's going to be 6. One-on-one, you're playing soft off and inside. That's 6 all day long.
Yeah, it's cover 0 blitz. There's no safety, and Vance Joseph's trying to play
8 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes, 24 seconds on that drive. Matt Gase kick up and good, 28 zip.
Perfect. Just like the rest.
Cardinals are totally tanking here. Very sad. Yeah. That's 100% facts, Tom. Well, all I got to say is this. As a Steeler fan and as a Cardinals fan, it better be the Chiefs and the Rams in the Super Bowl. Past Master with the $1.99 super chat.
Here we go. Money talk.
Gotta go, brother. Big day tomorrow. Appreciate you. Cheers. Hey, cheers to you as well, brother.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that, Past Master. It might be coaching. It might be coaching. It might be that offensive line. I mean, it might be a lot of things. I mean, you got to run the football. I always tell you guys this. You run the football, you stop the run, you play sound defense, you play disciplined football, and you have the will to win. You do those 5 things. I don't care what your team is. You're going to be winning football games, and that's exactly what the Los Angeles Rams are doing. They're running that football. They're stopping that run from the Cardinals. They're playing sound defense. They're playing disciplined football, and they have the will to win. You know, those 50-50 balls, they attack it. No Patriots, no Bucks, please. Anyone but the Bengals, Packers. Arizona has no intensity tonight. Point blank, absolutely. Blame a lot on coaching and Murray, absolutely. Rams are doing amazing. Go Rams. Have a good night, everyone. Till next time. Cheers. Hey, appreciate you, the Past Master. Be Chiefsdom Rams to win at Tampa Bay and Roger Bay. Hey, appreciate that. Marcelino Sosa, welcome to the family. I'm a Ravens, but let's see, Bills versus Packers.
And LA is having their way with Arizona. Cooper Kupp, you know,
yeah,
it won the
gonna be a
Triple
touchback.
Crown, 4th player since 19.
I mean, I don't even see Buda Baker making no plays. Like, that's the heart and soul of your defense, and he's not even making no plays. They got some copyrighted music, so I do have to mute it for that.
It's very
all right, here we
with
go.
Cooper
We are
Kupp.
back.
He's going to draw so much
Shotgun
attention
formation, trips
that
up
other
top.
guys are going to have opportunities to make plays.
1-on-1 down low.
Kyler Murray in Arizona.
And that is going to be a gain of 2.
Going. Chase Edmonds for a couple. Mention the Triple Crown for Cooper Kupp. That is receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. He had such a season, in fact.
Tampa will
he had
repeat.
22
Sorry,
more
y'all.
catches,
Just bet that way.
31 more receiving yards.
I can see that. I mean, you can't bet against Tom Brady.
Else in the league.
Look, it's the play strength and the consistency with which he plays that's just remarkable.
10 minutes to play in the third.
This is really a self-made man, one of the best players in the league.
Empty set. Trips up top.
Kyler to throw.
Kyler gets out of pressure.
Traffic.
And that's Rondale Moore. That's a first down.
First down, Arizona. Gain of 11.
These underneath zones, these second level zones.
All right, 9 drinks. Have a wonderful night, brother.
Just move the chains, get some completions, see if they can get a score on the board. I think that's definitely, I've been saying it, that's where they have to go. Kyler Murray has to get the ball out of his hands fast. The pass rush has been on him all night long.
First down and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's the handoff.
Edmonds.
And Edmonds gets it up at the 40-yard line.
Pickup of 2. Kyler Murray, you probably know about his decorated high school career. Went 43-0 in high school. On his way to winning the Heisman, the #1 overall pick. Dating all the way back to high school, his worst loss ever in Murray's starting career is 27 points. That was week 13 of 2019 to these Rams. He finds himself down 28 points tonight with 8:40 to go.
Kyler Murray, 8 for 18, 39 yards and 2 touchdowns, or 2 interceptions.
Trying to set up the screen to Daniels, the tight end.
And
how about
Daniels
this
gonna
swarming
get
Rams
it.
defense Led by
at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Yeah, and swarming is the right word, Steve. Look, these slow developing plays out on the perimeter that give this defense a chance to go ahead and run and hit. They're just not going to go anywhere. That's not going to get you back in this football game.
Third down and 8.
Goose egg tonight when it comes to third down conversions so far. Third down and 8.
Here's a handoff.
Rams bring some pressure.
Gets it up at the 43-yard line, brings up fourth down.
Fourth down.
And Cliff Kingsbury, no hesitation, obviously. Bring James Conner back on the field. You know, you really haven't gotten him involved. Obviously, you know, this hasn't become a running game now. You got to throw the football, but I like getting him matched up on a linebacker in this situation.
4th and 4. Kyler looking to get out of there. He's got some speed. Has the first
and
down.
Kyler Murray gets it up at midfield. First
Jalen
down.
Ramsey put a good hit on him. Gain of 6.
All right, we talked with Raheem Morris about moving Jalen Ramsey around and bringing him inside in that star position for things like this right here to eliminate Kyler Murray in the rush.
Jalen Ramsey with that tackle.
Exactly what happened.
And interestingly enough, he lined up outside and just
shotgun formation.
So
single eye safety.
Right. You put him inside.
Rondell Moore in motion. Here's a pass that's caught. That's Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk. And that is the first play that Arizona has run.
Ball's at the
Los
42.
Angeles side of the field. It's also the first catch of the night for Christian Kirk, who is Cardinals' top receiver. No DeAndre Hopkins.
Second down and 4.
Towards MCL in week 14. Big part of the struggles for the Cardinals down the stretch, which they lost 4 of the last 5. Changes everything about this Arizona offense. Here's Connor.
And Connor, let's see where they spot it. Might be at the 40, going to be about a half a yard shy.
Robinson makes the stop. He's going to be just short.
Showing DeAndre Hopkins' impact with Hopkins 8 and 2, without 3 and 4, averaging points per game 30.2 without 21 points. Team red zone efficiency 66% with him and 48% without him.
Really does allow them to go ahead and focus on making sure they defend inside out. Look, A.J. Green is still a fantastic wide receiver, but he just changed everything with him not being on the field.
Rather generous spot, gives him
Here's
a first
a handoff.
Here's Edmonds now.
Edmonds gets it up at around the 37-yard line.
Made the stop.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Chase Edmonds' show here going forward. You know, James Conner, you know, we talked about last week, he took a real big shot to his ribs, and he's trying to push through it, but he took a wicked hit, and he's in pain on the sideline.
Edmonds has his own rib issues. Kyler loads up middle
and
of the
that's
field.
caught. That's Christian Kirk.
Kirk again.
Down at the 15-yard line.
All of a sudden, gain of 23.
See, that's exactly where they need to start.
And flags come in now.
And there's flags coming in.
Looks like Donald and Pugh getting together. These NFC West rivals.
Yeah, a lot of frustration. You know, this offensive line for Arizona, now they're being asked to pass block on almost every single snap, and against Aaron Donald, they're getting frustrated, and he and the left tackle Humphreys got into it.
There's going to be fouls on both teams.
See, Zach Ertz is in there too. Ertz told us this rivalry, he gets the sense, it reminds him a little Eagles-Cowboys.
Yeah, which is about as nasty as it gets.
Clay Martin and his crew.
There'll be personal fouls.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 99, 15-yard penalty automatic, first down.
Wow, they only got Aaron Donald
for this officiating crew
for the personal foul.
Martin's regular crew working with him here tonight.
Yeah, you see Humphreys has a hold of Aaron Donald's face mask. His helmet's already been dislodged.
He's going for the rake across the face.
Yeah, Aaron is not the one, man. He's just not the guy.
Oh, you got to hold it. Yeah, you got the.
He's the one who took it off.
Penalty puts Arizona in the red zone for the first time tonight. 11th play of the drive upcoming.
First and goal.
See if Donald will cool down a little bit.
Ball is at the 7.5-yard line.
Field for the Cardinals. To the left to Kyler Murray. Murray, quick throw to Connor.
And James Conner
shoulder.
gets it up at the 2.
Second and goal.
Boy, I got a lot of respect for what James Conner is doing in this game.
Run that play right
Aaron
back.
Donald had a similar injury last year. Remember in the playoffs, he had that rib, and it was really painful. I mean, it's hard to play with that. But at the running back position where you're getting hit multiple times on every single play, it's even harder. And James Conner is showing a lot of toughness tonight.
Hey, prayers up to you, Bradley Merritt.
Got A.J. Green down here at the bottom of the screen. There's significant size advantage.
Here's James Conner, and that's going to be a touchdown, Cardinals.
Sneaks through there.
That's a heck of a run.
And the Cardinals are on the board. They'll worry about the rib pain later.
2-yard touchdown run by James Conner.
He's the guy that on this offense, maybe more than any other, he is the guy that established the attitude. And this is what they've been missing in the red zone. They haven't been as good with him. He missed 2 games towards the end of the year, and they just haven't had that physical presence.
He took a wicked shot from Nick Scott right there at the goal line. And a tough run.
28-6. The card says go for 2.
Christian Kirk in motion.
Quick toss.
And that's caught. That is a 2-point conversion.
Wesley on the
And it's
2-point conversion, and
a
flags come
20-point
in.
game.
Yeah, and after
there's a flag
Donald
down.
was getting into it. Now it's Kelvin Beachum and Leonard Floyd on the other side. And the officials going to have to get control of this one.
Result of the play was a successful 2-point try. After the play, personal foul and necessary roughness, Arizona number 68. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. 15 yards, timeout.
Oh, my God. All right. So it is 20-8. Yeah. He lucky he didn't get a, what do you call it? He didn't get ejected. Robert Argol says, go Rams. Can't afford a quarterback draft. And draft is slim. Wilson comes to Pittsburgh. Absolutely. I hope we can actually go get either Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, if he can clear any legal issues, or Aaron Rodgers. But I do think that if Deshaun Watson does clear all legal issues, then I think he's going to go wherever Brian Flores gets hired. Hey, you're welcome, Bradley. Did someone say Slim? Haha. What's up, Slim? What's up, LA Carr? Says Cardinals need a little ref help. LOL. Antonio Brown, question mark, says Rusty Rooster. I mean, at this point, they might have to, Arizona might have to go and make that phone call. Because if they're depending so heavily on DeAndre Hopkins and he went down, I mean, that kind of tells you exactly how heavy you rely on one person. You can't rely on one person in a team sport. You got to have, in football, there's 11 guys for a reason. You got to rely on every single player to do their job the right way and play the right way.
The winner of the wild card round.
All right, here we go.
On their way to the Super
Here
Bowl.
comes the ensuing kick.
And a championship in Tampa.
4:11 to play in the third.
Goes to visit Tommy next week. Short kick.
At the 15.
From the 10.
And he gets it up at around the 31-yard line.
Down to Lisa.
Steve, James Conner told me before the game that those ribs are still extremely sore on his left side. You can see the thick layer of protection he's wearing there, but he told me he did not want to get a pain-killing injection tonight because of what happened to Tyrod Taylor last season when Taylor, who was playing for the Chargers, got an injection right before a game in week 2, and the team doctor accidentally punctured his lung. Connor told me, I'm just playing it safe. I don't want that happening to me. It's painful, but I got to play through it. It's the playoffs.
Thanks, Lise.
Single back formation.
Haven't had Connor and Edmonds together on a regular basis. Another reason for their struggles.
Single back, Higbee in motion. Here's a handoff. And Akers gets it up at the 35-yard line.
By Hicks, pick up 4 on the play.
Well, I've been really impressed with Cam Akers. He brings a different element. He's a little more slippery. He can get through smaller holes. Sony Michel is so much more powerful, but Cam Akers has that speed, that breakaway speed. And it doesn't look to me, Lewis, like that Achilles hasn't impacted any of that.
No, he's jump cutting all over the place. He looks like he's going through a combine bag drill out here every time he touches the ball. Just
Second down and 6.
Story. Great 1-2 punch that they have.
Single back formation, Higbee down low, trips to
40 yards rushing,
the left.
And 40 yards receiving. Remember, he caught the pass from Odell Beckham Jr. Here's Stafford.
Stafford throws. That's Van Jefferson.
On the money.
Down at the 24-yard line. 24 yards to pay dirt.
Marco Wilson and Jalen Thompson for 41.
Just watch watch Jefferson's release. It's just beautiful. And then the top of the route, just to gain a little bit of separation. You see the safety, Jalen Thompson, he's favoring a little bit too far outside, can't get over the top. But Van Jefferson right now has become just a fantastic route runner. That's what he was like at Florida. Sean has brought him along perfectly, and he just fits in seamlessly in this passing game and has become a great downfield threat.
Shotgun formation. Ball's at the 24.
Play of the night for 41.
Here's a handoff. That's Akers.
Picking and choosing.
Crosses the 20. Down at around the 16-yard line.
Gain of 8.
Actually, it looks like it's going to be down at the 17-yard line.
Football like this, I mean, why would you throw it? And when you do throw it, you throw it off a play-action pass, and you're getting those kind of chunk plays. I mean, you're right now, you would just love to be inside of his head right there and just think about and just hear what he's thinking about, because everything is working, everything is building off of each other. And the Cardinals basically have not had
17 passes, 190 yards, 26 rushes, 113 yards.
And he says, listen, I'm going to call this so I can set that up, and we can run the ball, play action. I really have the whole inventory available to
Here
me.
is a handoff.
Akers again.
That's Akers inside the 10, down at the 5.
On
Buda Baker is down.
Buda remains down on the field for the Cardinals.
Buda Baker is down on the ground at the 5-yard line.
I just hope that Buda is okay. That was a wicked hit.
And the medical personnel got to him really quickly out on the field.
Prayers up to Buda Baker.
AT&T's
Buda Baker went in for a tackle, and he has not been able to move since going down. So they are looking at him. Commercial break. You know, you'd think a division rivalry game would not be like this. I mean, this is bad. Rams will have the ball at the 5-yard line. It's going to be first and goal at the 5. Wow, major hit. Pray for him. Absolutely. Weird, most games were blowouts. Yeah, you know, you would think that with playoffs, you know, these teams have a little bit more juice under their legs and, you know, go out there and perform at a high level. I mean, it's win or go home. Obviously, they got home on their mind. You know, I sometimes question some of these players. You know, like when I had Benny Blades on my channel, he said, give me 5 minutes. I'll let you know who's a dog and who's a guy that's after money. And, yeah. Firewall Dragon with the $4.99 super chat says, if my doctor accidentally punctured a player lung, he's no longer my team doctor. That's a pretty serious mistake. Hey, absolutely. That's all facts.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money
talk. Oh, no.
Here comes the money.
They stretchering him out.
On the field, got the stretcher out.
They got the stretcher out for Buda Baker.
From both teams for the player Baker. And there was still some animosity going on. While
Shout out to the Los Angeles Rams, though. They're taking a knee for Buda Baker.
Yeah, they were.
I love seeing that. That's good sportsmanship. I can dig that.
Took too lightly or took too kindly to what Cam Akers' response was as he walked past Buda Baker after the play was over. And in fairness to Cam, as we talked about here in the booth, I don't think he knew maybe the seriousness of what just happened. But that's what the Cardinals players were disappointed about. You see Cam Akers come here and finish on this run.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad hit.
And Buda takes a shot to the side of the head.
Right. And yeah, and Cam, when Cam gets up, he doesn't know what's going on with Buda Baker. And
he gestures to him as he walks past him.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
You see it right there.
And that upset a lot of the Cardinals.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. And while we've been watching this, Cam Akers been on one knee, you know, kind of concerned about Buda Baker.
Yeah, it was head-to-head. Never like to see that, especially onto the side of the head. You know, the side of the head, you got your temple, you got, you know, a lot of soft tissue. You know, so significant injuries can happen there. Got a flashback to Nick Bosa. Concussion. Jack with the prayers hands. The taunt was necessary, but still. I don't know. I don't know if that was a taunt or him trying to say stay down. Because I'm going up and I don't want to, like, you know, trip or, you know, get you in the, you know, somewhere where it might hurt you even more or something like that. But he was just kind of like, you know, like that. I mean, that's something that you would have to be there on that field right next to him, see if he was taunting type of thing. Or if he was like, hey, just stay down for a little bit, let me get by. I guess we'll find out what was really said in the post-game presser. Hey, absolutely. Appreciate all those prayer hands for Buda Baker.
This was just moments ago. You're just waiting for the signal, some movement there, and there you see Buda Baker.
All right, Buda Baker did move his hand a
Right
little
hand in
bit.
the air. And while there was a penalty on the play, John Parry, not the penalty many fans at home might think it should have been.
Right, they did have a hold, and that was a correct call. Some people may be looking at that. Why isn't that use of helmet? You know what? We've looked at it several times. It looks like they're trying to get the shoulders in and the head out. Just exactly what we want. Just a tough play health-wise.
And then you could have gotten a taunting penalty end as well.
Yeah.
From Akers.
And I think it should have been a taunting.
Ball's at the 25.
See if Lisa can get a report for us on Buda Baker. Going to the Pro Bowl for the 4th time. And the only all-pro player
And
on this
Stafford
Arizona
gets
team.
it down at the 15-yard line. He is going to be a yard shy
Chased out by
of a
Zach
first
Allen.
down. Got to
Gain
get
of
it to the
10.
14-yard line.
It's just all working for Matthew Stafford. He was trying to get Cooper Kupp one-on-one against Byron Murphy on a little option route. It was shut off by Murphy.
Baker is the Pro Bowl player.
The only thing
Matthew
thinking
Stafford,
about right now
11
is
for
continue to play
15,
a clean
157
game.
yards, 2
Don't
touchdowns,
give
and
them
an interception.
Any gifts or any reason to get back into this game. Continue to make the right decisions. No reason to risk the football.
3rd and 1. For a while there, Stafford was out rushing the Cardinals all by himself in the first half.
And that's
Not
going to be a
get the
tackle for a
marker.
loss.
And that's J.J.
That's
Watt.
J.J. Watt.
Loss of 4 and the first impact play we've seen at a 99 in white.
Here he is right here, and he's just going to knife inside. And it's that left shoulder. Look and put that shoulder in there. He beats Havenstein into the backfield, and that's what we have been so accustomed to seeing J.J. Watt do on a consistent basis. And the fact that he's able to come out here and do that after what he's been through, and the fact that he's playing
Matt Gay,
hard, still
32 of 34,
the situation
55
this game
on
has
the
been is
long.
unbelievable.
Still in the game.
Selected to his first
Here's
Pro
Matt
Bowl.
Gay. As the quarter winds down. And we'll start the
All right, we are at the end of we are at the end of 3. When we come back, we are going to be in the money quarter, the 4th quarter. Flex says, let's go Buffalo. With the drive ends, the poll closed. So get those votes in. Hey, absolutely, JL. When we come back and the Rams kick this field goal, I will be ending that poll on the ensuing kick. So get those votes in. Shout out to the 1,787 voters. I'm sorry, the 1,788 voters. 64% went with the Rams house. 36% going with the Red Sea. Gray Sports Almanac says the Bucks win it all. Yes, let's go Bills, says Michael Lannon. Josh Allen, Singletary equals running game, #1 defense, Super Bowl victory. I'm calling it now. All right, William Corpus, have a wonderful night, brother. I think it's going to be a crazy return from the Cards on kickoff. TB12 not on the field. There will be no comeback, just facts. I appreciate that. This person, I've been hit just playing and pick up football games. Go Buddha, prayers. Hey, absolutely. I've been hit. When I played high school football, you know, I've been hit pretty good. It's not fun. You know, especially being a competitor, you want to be out there with your team, and the doctors are like, no, sit your butt down. Your night is over. You know, but, you know, a lot of it's a lot of head head injury more so than actual injury, because you want to be out there with your team. Win, lose, or draw, you want to be out there fighting with your brothers. Absolutely, Rams house. That's all facts.
Well,
Concussions do
the
suck.
kickers were perfect.
Get
Kickers
well,
made all
Buddha says
14 of their
flex.
field goal attempts this wild card weekend. Here's Matt Gay.
All right, Matt Gay. Kick is up. Kick is good.
And he's just
37-yarder.
through.
31-8.
As we take a look at our easiest decision.
All right. Momentum hit sucks. Yeah, it does. What's up, noob? Noob Brighter, how's it going?
On Matthew Stafford.
All right,
How
here we
would he
go.
respond? And yes, some things went his way.
So
The
get
ball
those votes
bounced his
in.
way
The poll's about
based
to
on what
close.
the
Shout out to
Cardinals did, but he still had to go out and
1,823
execute.
voters.
And this is something that he could build off.
64% Rams house, 36% Red Sea.
Really, it's tough to stop.
I think you could make the argument that Stafford had more pressure
I played
on
also
him than any
defensive tackle.
starting quarterback in this wild card.
Hey, I got a lot of respect for you, Clever Brown. D tackle is hard.
Not someone who can really lead a football team to the promise.
Because you're right there in the in all the mess.
Defensive
Defensive ends, you get a little bit of space at least on one side.
Because now he's got a team around him that
all right, the polls is going to close in 3, 2, 1.
You see what the result is.
Shout out to the 1,000. Shout out to the 1,826 voters. 64-36 in favor of Rams house. 1,827, and the polls are closed. What's up, Destiny Turner? 49ers all the way. Super Bowl trucks. What you think? I mean, hey, the way that they playing right now, I'm not counting them out. Steve Allen with the $5 super chat. Played varsity 3 years back when helmet was celebrated.
Here we go.
It was easy to get your bell rung out there. Hey, that's all facts.
Here's Kyler to throw.
And that's Christian Kirk. Gets it up at about the 31-yard line.
Yeah,
87.
If you want to get back in this football game, you want to score a touchdown. I don't know if you want to.
Hey, I appreciate that, Slim. Appreciate that, Lee.
This is what I've been talking about the whole game, man. Like picking and choosing exactly which guys you want to feature here.
Second down and 3
against the best matchups. I just don't think that's it.
Trips up top.
2nd and 3.
And that's caught. That's Zach Ertz. That's a first down.
Zach Ertz.
Down at the 36-yard line. First down, Cardinals.
Buda Baker is still back here in the hallway just outside of the Cardinals locker room, still strapped to the board on the stretcher. The ambulance just pulled up back here, and he's about to be loaded up onto it. He was responding to EMTs. The EMTs were asking him questions. He was answering. I did see him move his hands. He was trying to take his gloves off. When I get more information, I'll certainly pass it on.
Thank you, Lisa.
Shotgun formation.
Kyler's now hit his last 7 passes after starting 6 of 16. A little behind.
And that's Christian
Kirk. He's able to
Kirk.
haul it in.
Good gain on that play.
Buda is not just one of the best players on this team, and certainly one of the best on defense, but he is an emotional leader for this team. He means so much more than just what happens on the field, and so many of these players look up to him. And I think you saw that in the emotion of when a guy like that goes down.
And that's going to be a first down.
The coaching staff, the organization, the ownership.
Chase
he
Edmonds.
is a special young man, and all we can do is hope for the best for him.
First down and 10, 13 minutes left to play in the money quarter.
1st and 10 for Arizona.
Ball's at about the 48-yard line. 52 yards to Pater. And that's caught. That's Eno Benjamin. That's going to be a first down, down at about the 39-yard line. Appreciate that, Bruno.
You know, one of the things that the Rams have really benefited, the way that this game has played out. We thought coming in, this secondary was going to need to play Eric Weddle a bunch in this game, but he hasn't had to play hardly at all because they've been up so much in the game, and so they're putting their younger players, Terrell Burgess, in there along with
Single
Nick
high
Scott,
safety.
and saving Eric Weddle.
Christian Kirk in motion.
They're not going to get Jordan Fuller back.
Shotgun formation.
Look at Taylor Rapp back.
And that's caught. That is Zach Ertz. That's the first down.
And Weddle gets the benefit of another week of practice, being around the team after being out of the league for 2 years.
Just watch here. Watch Zach Ertz just run this little in cut behind the linebacker reader. This is exactly where they need to go. If they can get him going and get some drives going, look, who knows what can happen in this football game. It looks like it's over, but look, they're
First
now
down and
being
10.
intentional with the matchups they're trying to exploit. You just wonder where this has been.
At the LA 27.
Shotgun formation, trips down low. Here's a handoff, and that's going to be a no-gainer.
Become the go-to guy. Back to Lisa.
See Buda Baker, they just loaded him onto the ambulance that you can see in the hallway just outside of the Cardinals locker room. About to pull away to take him to a local hospital. Again, when I have more information, I'll pass it on.
Prayers up to Buda Baker, man. 2nd and 10, 11 minutes. They got Benjamin, Ertz, Green, Wesley, and Kirk out there. And that's incomplete, intended for Christian Kirk.
Incomplete. Traven Howard made the stop. No Ernest Jones. Solid linebacker for the Rams. Real difference maker. Rookie out of South
Kelly
Carolina,
Gardner?
dealing with an ankle injury. They still hope to get him back if they can make a long run here.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
I like how
Appreciate
Traven Howard has
each
played
and every
over the
single
past
one of
couple
y'all.
Weeks, though, who just made that
3rd down and
PBU.
10.
Real good
Ball's
coverage
at the
linebacker,
27-yard line.
Fast, aggressive, good hitter.
Single high
Done a
safety.
nice job for him.
Pressure. Murray unloads. Jump
And
ball.
that is
And it's
incomplete,
knocked
intended
away.
for Wesley.
Wanted Wesley. Dante Dion was back in the coverage.
Dion with the near interception.
I know Kyler Murray's trying to get it all
Dropped the
back to one
pass.
throw, but you still got to go through your reads. And right here, he's got Zach Ertz. This is where the ball should go, and maybe he gets a first down, but he's going to force the ball out to the outside to Wesley in a jump ball situation, and it was almost intercepted.
Showing the
Wesley's made some
replays on
plays
that
for
previous
Kyler Murray
play.
in the absence of DeAndre Hopkins. He's got great vertical, especially in the red zone. He's got 3 touchdowns.
Here's
on
4th
the
down
season.
and 10.
And now they got a 4th down and 10 situation they got to have.
And DJ Humphries on the sideline. Josh Jones take his spot.
All right, same players are out there on this play. 4th and 10.
Pressure coming.
And Kyler
trying
Murray.
to escape. And
that's caught.
There
That's
is a
Christian
flag
Kirk.
down, maybe.
That is going to be a
See
first
how many
down.
flags? 2 flags.
There
Kirk
is a
caught
flag
it.
down.
I think it's coming back for holding. Let's see. Kyler did a good job keeping that play going.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the offense. Holding number 61, that penalty's declined. Holding number 68, 10-yard penalty, it's 4th down.
How do they decide, John, which holding penalty to enforce?
You hope it's the bigger one. I guarantee the offensive linemen care.
That's attached to their name.
Yeah.
You see Beachum on the edge out here. Just grabs him and throws him to the ground. Rodney Hudson on the inside.
Hey, appreciate that, Luke Murphy.
They've been
Welcome
under
to the
siege all
family.
night long. The Rams' pass rush has been just ferocious. Been a long night for the Cardinals.
Appreciate that,
offensive line and
Conley.
pass rush.
Welcome to the family.
Here's Matt Prater.
Matt
Terrific
Prater's
from
30 for
15 beyond.
37.
This is from 55.
6 for 6
He was
versus the
7 of
Rams.
10 from beyond 50. A long range
It's a
kicker.
55-yarder on
Playoff
4th down
record in the
and
NFL
20.
is 58, by the way.
Kick is up.
On
Kick
the
is good.
way, and good.
And it's back up to a 20-point game. Shout out to the 1,332 in the building. Appreciate the 640 thumbs up. Larry Berry says, who's your team, Trox? I am a Cardinals fan. But first and foremost, I am a Detroit Lions fan. And I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Steelers came because of the Lions. But I used to live out in Arizona. Probably the most fun I've had. Appreciate that JL Gogan with the $5 super chat. Says, can you shout out Kelly Wiles so they will stop asking for it? Hey, shout out Kaylee Wiles. Shout out to you, JL Gogan.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Sky says, go Steelers. Giles G says, Seahawks. $20 points with 10 minutes left. Shout out to Tom Brady. Shout out to me in Montreal. Hey, shout out to Montreal, Canada. Appreciate that, Randy N. Kylie says, who's your favorite player? Which team? Like, I got 3 favorite teams. Which team are you talking about? I think Tom and the Buccaneers offense will wear down them Rams defense with touchdowns. Shout out from New Zealand. Hey, appreciate that, Wolf's Ghost. Shout out to New Zealand. 4 a.m. in the UK. Hey, appreciate you, Gary.
Watch the excitement on ABC, ESPN.
Shout out for still being awake at 4 a.m.
Speaking of the Pro Bowl.
Trox, what's your thoughts on the Broncos head coaching search? For me, real talk, I think you guys should go after Brian Flores. I think if the Broncos can get Brian Flores, I know that'd be going from a defensive coach back to a defensive coach. Usually teams don't do that. Usually if they fire a defensive coach, they go to an offensive coach. But Brian Flores, man, he's going to be something special, man.
Those are some bad.
Who's your favorite Lion? It's between Barry Sanders and Kelvin Johnson. Also, Matthew Stafford was one of my favorite players.
Here in Los Angeles.
And right now,
here's Cam Akers.
It got to be TJ Hawkinson. And right now, Amon-Ra St. Brown, man. He's going to be something special.
And there he is, the Pro Football Hall of Famer.
Also, DeAndre Swift.
But it was all perfect.
Is a solid pickup as well via the draft.
And he ran like water, man. It was so smooth.
Try to tackle him, it's all knees in the face.
Goodness. Just beautiful. I remember when he was at SMU, and Pitt played him in the Cotton Bowl when they had him, and they had the Pony Express. Yep. Craig James, Eric Dickerson. As good as it gets.
Second down and 9. Ball's at the 12.
Second and 9.
Single back formation. Play action.
Stafford's not done through
Stafford throws. Got it to Akers. That is a first down. There is a flag down.
Dennis Gardick is still reaching for him. The flag comes in.
The enemy to Denver. I could see that as well.
Holding, offense number 63. Penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. Second down.
All right, that is Austin Corbett.
Yeah, Austin
Corbett with the hold.
Tied up
half
with
the distance
Peters,
to the goal.
Tackle.
Yeah, if they go offense, I think Eric Bieniemy kind of makes sense. Yeah. If they go defense, I could see.
It was almost a tackle.
I could see what do you call it?
Do that sometimes. Get you stood up and then
Brian Flores
throw you on the ground, try and send you a little bit of a message.
I could also see Brian Dable too over there with the Broncos. Shotgun formation, trips up top.
Two to snap it. Just got it away.
And that's Akers.
Trying to give him some breathing
Gets
room lower his shoulder.
Past the 10, down at around the 13 and a half.
Torn Achilles in July, and so much talk about NFL players and their doctors. Dr. Elitrash
Didn't like Vance
gets
Joseph
all
or
the credit for
Fangio.
Akers and his rehab. Elitrash
Aaron Terry says go Saints.
Getting the torn Achilles back together is like stitching together the ends of two mops. Think about that.
You know, with the Cardinals now going to be eliminated,
Brady, worked on the
you know,
Kobe
hey,
Bryant
now I'm going with
well.
the Lions fan, and I hope the Rams do win the Super Bowl.
I'm just telling you, he's inspirational.
And help my Detroit Lions out by getting the 32nd and the 34th pick. There is a flag down,
and Stafford
is mad.
That free play. Wondering why they blew it dead. 8 minutes to go.
Cardinals lost me $50. You know, I thought that they were going to play a lot better. I mean,
it's been a weekend, a long
it's
weekend
been bad
of these kind
today.
of conversations.
The only player that's not really playing today is DeAndre Hopkins.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 55. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
That's Chandler Jones.
Steve, the Cardinals just tweeted out an update on Buda Baker. They say that he's being evaluated for a concussion. Obviously, he will not return to this game. But the good news is that they say he did have movement and feeling in all of his extremities as he left the field. Steve.
Yeah, that last part is terrific to hear. Buda Baker, one of 31 Arizona Cardinals on their active roster, making their playoff debut here tonight.
3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3. Stafford still in there scrapping.
Empty set. 3rd down and 3.
Cards rush 5.
And that's
There's
Cooper Kupp.
Up the middle. Kupp trying to break away.
Cooper Kupp down across the 45. Down around the 46, 47-yard line.
Release. Look, if you're sitting outside leverage and you don't have someone who's that second-level robber who can help you
Byron
in the
Murphy,
intermediate
man,
routes
is getting
like this,
burnt.
where the ball is caught, he's going to catch it and just run away from you. You see Isaiah Simmons come in there late.
Isaiah Simmons is getting burned. I mean,
but he was just too slow, just too late with it. Cooper's too good. Matthews too good. They're going to read that too quickly.
Cooper Kupp's for 45 yards, 29 yards after the catch for a touchdown. Single back formation, bunch formation, single high safety.
Akers.
Here's Cam Akers.
For 3.
Rushes to the left for 3 yards. Who's Rams playing next? It would be the, oh, wow, 1947 to 1964. That is the margin that Calvin Johnson and Cooper Kupp had.
Matthew, a little bit about it this week. He said there's such different players, and so they were both great and impacted the game in so many different ways. I've been most impressed.
It'd be the Green Bay Packers, I believe.
Kupp and the way that he approaches playing the game of football. And it's not just about catches, but learning
I'm
how
sorry,
to
no,
block
the
in
Tampa
running
Bay
game,
Buccaneers.
the details of that. Continuing
Winner
to do
of this game goes to Tampa. And that's
And
Cooper
still
Kupp.
fighting for more yardage.
Cooper Kupp around the 35.
Around Gardick for 16.
There is no receiver in the National Football League that has a better understanding of defenses, feel, leverage. I mean, he's almost impossible to cover.
I mean, you realize he almost has 1,000 yards after the catch this year. And since he's come into the league, 2,500 plus yards after the catch. And that's one of the things Vance
First
Joseph
down
talked
and
about.
10.
He doesn't get enough credit for his strength, his play strength. And you see it right there. You arm tackle him. He's
Yeah,
just out of
Packers
there.
play 49ers.
He's a guy who's like blocking defensive
The
ends
winner
and
of this
linebackers
game
in
goes
the
to
run
Tampa
game.
Bay.
Talk about strength.
You can't do that.
Sean McVay's using him basically as an extra tight end at times when he's lined up on the end of line of scrimmage.
Single back formation.
And he holds his own.
Sony Michel gains a couple.
For a few. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell in attendance here tonight, sitting amongst Curtis Martin, Torrey Holt. We'll talk about Rams royalty, Jackie Slater.
I was about to say, don't forget Big Jackie.
No.
Hey, that right there, that's royalty all right there.
One of the great tackles in history.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, speaking of the Rams, I guarantee you there are some Ram fans saying, hey, get Cooper Kupp
absolutely.
out of this game.
Yeah.
There's 5 minutes left here. You're up 20 and you've got the ball.
Look, he's still out here coaching Odell Beckham up, telling him that right
Stafford's
here.
in there, right? At some point, you're thinking about, hey, we got to get ready
Second
for
down
Tampa Bay
and
next
7.
Sunday.
Single back formation.
I'm sure Tampa Bay has been working on Los Angeles for a long time.
Sony
already.
Michel.
Certainly here
Gonna
tonight.
be a loss of 2 yards.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Hey, Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, we won't mention where he went to school.
They got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard in the building.
Of A-listers.
Jay-Z in the building.
Here in Los Angeles.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
In this beautiful building. We'll be back in 15 seconds after this word from Subway.
Garbage time, folks. Rugby awesome. All roads lead through Lambeau. You're welcome, John Williams.
4.5 to play. Fourth
Only
quarter.
person hoping the Bucks lose more than me is Bill Belichick.
It's only a
Buffalo
6-hour
Super Bowl.
drive
If the 49ers run through you.
from here to Arizona, but it'll be a short flight. That's a long flight. These Arizona Cardinals. 8-1 on the road this
Titans
season.
are being
Season
overlooked.
started out so promising at 7-0.
Third down and 9.
Stumbled down the stretch. Couldn't flip the switch. when
Scores
they needed to
31 to
inside.
11.
It's
Rams
not
with the
it's not
football
first year that they
at the
stumbled down.
34-yard
Last year they
line.
stumbled as well. That's
Empty
something
set.
that will be priority number 1 for
Trips
Cliff
down
Kingsbury
low.
in the offseason.
Single high safety.
On 3rd and 9. Stafford looking to get out of there.
And
not
that
done
is
yet.
going to be down
He wanted
at
that
the
line to gain.
29-yard line. Appreciate that,
He
Chris
got
Connor.
6. 4th down.
Welcome to the prospects.
Spun out of there, and he's like, hey, man, Kyler Murray
Let me
can do
add
this.
you
I'm
to
gonna
the
take
end
the
screen.
tickets. And he's been watching Tom Brady, too. You know, Tom's had a couple of times this year where he's gotten out of there and high-stepped.
Whoops.
And he's like, he put his hand up like, where is everybody?
And the Rams have taken nearly 6 minutes off the clock on this drive.
Chris.
Cardinals took a time.
All right. Do you have to mute it? Chris Connor. Let me. Okay. It is centered. All right. All right. There we go. All right, Chris Connor got you on the end screen.
Matt Gay is on to attempt.
Here's a 46-yard attempt.
46-yard field goal.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 34 to
And we'll add
11.
to the Los Angeles lead.
All right, 34-11. Who got hurt? It was Buda Baker. Buda Baker got stretchered off the field and taken in the ambulance for a concussion. Hey, Trox, go Cardinals, brother. Hey, appreciate that, Andrew Lunsford. You drinking any beer tonight? I was thinking about it, but you know what? I think I would have had a little too much. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just drink some a soft drink. Niners going to be tired. LOL, go Pack, go. Tackling Debo is cold. Sounds like a lot of fun. I'm sure Packers can't wait. Need something stronger than a beer. Yeah. The way that the Cardinals are playing, absolutely. Hey, absolutely, Michael Johnson. Hey, cheers, my brother. But, hey, this is what the Rams are doing to the Cardinals.
Test your might. Get over here! Finish him. Fatality. Flawless victory.
That's exactly what the Rams are doing to my Cardinals. They straight out Mortal Kombating us 34-11. All right, yeah, yes. Have a wonderful night. All right, Dan Wilsey, have a wonderful night as well. We losing a player with burger in his name. Yeah, Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Champion justice for all. Be love.
All right, that is going to be a touchback. Ball's at the 25. What's up, G-Force? What's up, Kimberly? What's up, Playtime? I appreciate that, Dennis Whipple. Welcome to the family. What's up, Sydney?
Just a normalization of equality. Yep, that's what we're after. Judge people on their credibility.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, trips down low.
Here's Kyler.
Two-eye safety.
That's Benjamin.
And that's Benjamin. Gets a first down.
There's a couple of assistant coaches in this game that need a little bit more attention for head jobs. And Vance Joseph, in my opinion, yeah, he had that opportunity in Denver, and it didn't go the way he wanted it. But certainly he's going to have some opportunities. I think he's got an interview coming up with Miami. And Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris is an unbelievable football coach and could be an
shotgun formation.
Leader of men, understands how to motivate and manage.
Kyler Murray throws, and that's a near interception.
Across the middle, wanted Christian Kirk.
That is Howard.
And Howard there to break it up.
Well, Raheem has that, that unique ability to galvanize players and to talk to players.
What's up, Sharice?
To get the best out of
Farm
them,
dog.
the energy out of them. He was so young when he got that.
All
head
right,
job
Sergeant
in Tampa.
Parker, have a wonderful night.
He told us, listen, I wasn't quite ready. He did the best he could, but
what's up, Steven?
He worked at the
Mike?
craft over time. He's coached on both sides of the ball, football,
George,
defense and offense. He's even coached
how's everybody
special teams
doing?
with Rich Bisaccia when they were in Tampa together. So he's like, I can coach from the quarterback.
All right, too late. Have a wonderful night.
He's one of those players.
Murray
and that's incomplete, intended for A.J. Green. 3rd down and 10.
I think it's important for the people who are doing the hiring to make sure they dig in on the details of these individuals. Guys
Can't do that, Dion.
Guys like Vance Joseph, guys like Eric Bieniemy, Todd
Cindy
Bowles,
says,
Wesley
Trucks doing the
Frazier.
Packers
Really dig in on the details
game
of these
Saturday.
individuals,
Yes,
and
I
then
will.
educate
I will
yourself
be doing
as
the
to
Packers game next
making
week.
sure that you know when you're
I will
here,
be
the kind
live
of
all
things
4
that really
games
should
next
resonate
week.
with you in terms of should I hire this guy or not.
I will
That's
be
what
live
you
for
really
the
have to really focus on,
conference
the people who are
title
doing the
game.
hirings. 'Cause there's
Chance
some
for
great
the Super
coaches out
Bowl.
there. There's some great
I will
minority
be
coaches
live
out
for
there.
the Pro Bowl.
And we have 2 of them in this game.
And there are plenty of
honors.
opportunities. A quarter of the league is in search of a
And
new
also,
head coach.
I'll be live for the Super Bowl. There is a
Can't
flag
wait to
down
watch
on the
that
play.
matchup. Speaking of Raheem Morris, him against
False start. Offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
him against Byron Leftwich next week. Another guy, another coach that, a young coach that is going to get some opportunities. And
Hey, absolutely,
that matchup
Johnny.
between those 2 guys will be fun to watch.
Titans had an easy schedule.
Byron's worried about his starting right tackle.
They might have had an
Worse.
easy schedule,
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
had the
right
hardest
ankle sprain,
roster
played
to do what they've
7
done.
snaps over the weekend.
And Tom Brady took some vicious
You trying
hits
to tell
in
me
that
they
game
got
against the Eagles,
they got a
especially
first
coming
round
off of his
bye with
throwing
no
arm side.
Derrick Henry, no
They definitely need to make sure they shore that up and get
AJ
Tristan as
Brown,
healthy as they
no
possibly can.
Julio Jones.
3rd and 15.
You can't make that type of stuff up.
Murray throwing. It's Kirk with a short
That's
gain.
Christian Kirk.
Deion
That brings up
goes
4th
out.
down.
Gain of 6.
Gain of 6
Ryan
on that play.
Jensen
3
also,
minutes,
the
25
starting center for
seconds.
the Bucs. Left ankle sprain. Didn't miss a snap. Bruce Arians
Brings up
saying
4th down
that
and
they'll probably
9.
go all the way till
Ball is
Friday
at
before they know
the
anything about those
39-yard
two
line. Got to
offensive
get to the 48 for the first down.
Tommy's watching this game right now. And he's,
Shotgun
in
formation,
back of
trips
his head,
down
he's
low.
Those guys got me earlier in the year.
Murray.
They beat us.
And that's going to be a
34-44
turnover on
week
downs.
3, and I'm looking
Incomplete.
for my revenge.
Time now for our
Hey, appreciate that. Free post hooks. Welcome to the family. What you mean, just me?
Cheering on the guys on the field. And I've been
Great
a part
game,
of games
Trox.
where you have these kind of defensive performances.
Guess I'm just
and
a
team
bouncer here. What you
performances.
mean, just me?
You see the looks on their faces. It's contentment for now, knowing that you get to play another week and that the season isn't over. And that's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, if you got Twitter,
Up
just me, add
23.
me.
Stafford still in the game. Cup still in the game, and Sony Michel still carrying the football.
Well, and they got to.
We have a fun time.
I mean, and I know that
All day
last
long,
week was a
you
hard
hear
week
me
for these
chiming
Rams
in.
Getting beat by the 49ers.
It's a good old time in the mod
But they
chat.
got to feel confident knowing. Listen, they've already played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they beat them. Now that was a different Bucs team. I'll give
Today
you
you
that
would have
granted.
seen
That was a
me,
team that did not run the football well.
what I
in that
posted
game.
on Twitter.
In fact, they only had 35 yards rushing in that game. Tom Brady
Hey,
was the leading
don't
rusher
come at
in
don't come
game.
at the
That's how bad
Steelers
it was.
now.
And despite the fact
I went
no
hard
Fournette
after
and no
Joe
Rojo
Thomas.
yesterday. They got contributions from Keyshawn Vaughn and Giovanni Bernard, and they ran the football, and that's what they're going to need to do next week against these Rams.
So that was a different Bucs team. This is a very different Rams team, too.
Add me, just me.
Odell Beckham Jr., Von Miller.
All right, we are at the 2-minute warning. It is 34-11. 2-minute warning. Rams with the football, 3rd down and 4 at the Arizona 33-yard line. Yeah, just me. Gotta add me, man. You'll laugh your tail off, because I am so different than I am in the mod chat. It's actually what do you call it? Hey, Itachi 92 with the 5,000 yen super chat says, I guess we will have to see how Cardinals do next year. Again, hopefully we'll take this playoff loss as a lesson and build off of it. Make plays that won't be too easy and read and have an offensive line that can defend the quarterback. Absolutely.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Appreciate
Money
that,
talk.
Itachi.
Here comes the money.
Caruso,
Here comes the
92.
money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
One and 4 is Stafford. Fire Kingsbury. Rams house going to win the trophy. Matthew Stafford's burner says, what's 5 yen in USD? What's up, Newmander? Let me get some of this yen. Rams came out hot first game against Bucks and couldn't put game away. No way Tom Brady lets that happen again. Arizona can still win. Nah, I think it's all but over. 2 minutes left. Down by 23. I move into Japan. Actually, you want to know what USD will have the most for your buck? Go to like the Philippines, go to like Laos, Thailand,
That's cup bottom of your screen.
places like that. Like $100
On the ground.
I think is like $1,000
So happy for Matthew Stafford.
over there.
He talked about going to the playoffs with the Lions those 3 times in 2016.
And like
so they came in
$1,000
really
is like $1
banged
million
up, flipped into the playoffs.
over there.
24
Most starts including playoffs before winning first playoff game, 186. Frank Tarkenton, 174.
and pick up his first playoff win.
Yeah, so he gets his first playoff win, and then
Stafford is 1 for 3, not 1 for 4.
Face the guy that just got his 35th.
I'm moving,
playoff
LOL.
win.
But you know what? Look, if you're Matthew Stafford, you love the fact
Japan
that
is beautiful.
Sean McVay made a big bet on
Argentina is
a
crazy
big bet
cheap.
that you could take a football team, that your individual skills.
Yeah, I most definitely,
and
when
your
I like
leadership
retire,
could really take a football
I
team
definitely
the
want to
next
travel
level.
the
That
world.
You could be the missing ingredient.
Hey, appreciate that, Kelly
Which after
Gardner.
all those years in Detroit and people saying Matthew Stafford
113
can't raise the level
left,
of everyone
4th
else
down
around him.
and
He
7.
can't carry a football team. He's not good enough. He's overrated. He's just a stats guy. That's got to be a good feeling, and he's rewarding him so far.
Right.
It's one down. Now he gets to go up against the GOAT. That's a big-time challenge, and against a defense that's pretty ferocious.
If you get that done, like, I don't want to hear any more of the storylines, you know, like these things that we create. Like, this is a good football player, and he's now getting the opportunity to play as a part of a good team, and I'm happy for him.
Should give some credit to
And that's going to be down at the 10-yard line.
as well.
Absolutely.
65 seconds
earlier
left.
this season. So they're going to trade for the 2 number 1 picks, first-round picks. Had to throw in a sweetener of a third-round
Trinidad is
pick, and
also
he's
a
like,
good
I
place
really didn't
for
want to
US
do it, but I'm
dollar.
thinking, you know what? What am I going to get with that third-round pick? Is the guard that I take in the next draft in the 3rd round, is he going to help me win quicker than Matthew Stafford? I don't think so.
Costa
And
Rica.
so he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, I cover all sports. I do basketball, I do UFC, I do boxing,
All in to win this
football,
season for
college
these Los
pros.
Angeles Rams, and they appear to be on their way.
And you saw one of the other guys who flashed across the screen just a couple seconds ago, and Odell Beckham Jr. That's another guy that people thought he's a guy who takes away from your football team. You can't win with a guy like this.
Colt McCoy is in there now, placing Kyler Murray. That's Eno Benjamin.
Yeah, we're going to find out a lot more about the Rams this next week. I mean, the Arizona Cardinals came in here, and they were a talented team, and if they played their best, this was going to be a close game. But the Arizona Cardinals imploded here in their first playoff game with Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury. There's no way to sugarcoat that.
Yeah.
And so did we find
What you
out
think
about
of
the
Matthew
resolve
Stafford,
of the
overrated or
Los
not?
Angeles Rams
No,
today?
I
don't
mean,
think so.
he was
But
my
we're gonna
quarterback
find out
for
a lot about
12
them
years.
because they've given themselves the
He's not
opportunity
overrated.
now
He was actually
to go to the next stage
underrated.
of the tournament.
But I just want to finish this point about Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
He should have
This
won in
guy
2014.
has taken off. And he has
That's
the
why
backing
kinda
of some
yesterday I
people
was a
here,
little bit
namely a
happy
quarterback who says he's
when
one of the most
the Dallas
intelligent
got
football
messed
players he's ever
over
been
by the
around.
refs.
In his play over the past
I
couple
said that was
weeks, speaks for
payback for
itself.
2014.
Rams had no turnovers, allowed just 1 sack, 35 and a half minutes time of possession. And these Los Angeles Rams will travel clear across.
But the LA Rams play the Buccaneers Sunday, 3 p.m. I will be live for Stafford versus the GOAT. I will be live for all 4 games, both doubleheaders on Saturday and on Sunday. But shout out to the Rams. Y'all was a better team tonight. And as for my Cardinal fans, we got a lot of work to do. This offseason couldn't get here any faster because it's time to get to work. You know, if you got to fire somebody, we'll fire them. Nobody's safe, in my opinion. Nobody. You put up 11 points against a division rival, a team that you're supposed to know nobody's safe for me. You know, but shout out to the Rams. They took care of business. And, you know, they showed why they're the better team tonight. You know, 34-11. But Stafford should have won a playoff game. He should have won 2014. Lions at the Dallas Cowboys. But, you know, hey, it's actually kind of good to see him win a playoff game, you know, to officially win a playoff game. Because, you know, Lion fans, we still give the Lions that one playoff win that we got robbed from. But, you know, a lot of people, they don't really take a look at Detroit. They said, oh, it's Detroit, things of that nature. But this is nothing new. This is what we've seen by Matthew Stafford for 12 years. So this ain't nothing. You know, for me, I wanted him to have a good game, but I wanted us to win. If that made sense. Like, I wanted Stafford to have a good game, but I wanted my Cardinals to win. You know, I've always wanted Stafford to succeed, but you know, to downright disrespect my Cardinals, geez Louise, come on, man. I might have to go on Instagram and be like, Kelly, really? You had to do that to my Cardinals? Tell your husband next time, take it easy. All you needed was 13 points. But you know, hey, shout out to the Rams. They were the better team, man. I hate to say it, they were. But you know, the Cardinals got a lot of work to do. They got a lot of questions to answer. You know, is Cliff Kingsbury the right guy for the job? Is Kyler Murray the right quarterback for the job? Is some of these receivers worth all this hype that, you know, Cardinal fans, we give them? You know, the defense, you allowed 34 points against a division rival. You know? So there's going to be a lot of questions this offseason. And, I mean, we've already seen a lot of questions elsewhere. I mean, my Pittsburgh Steelers got a lot of questions. My Detroit Lions got an offensive coordinator question. You know, Chicago Bears, they got the, you know, general manager and the head coach question. You know, there's a lot of questions elsewhere. So it's going to be a fun season. And, you know, make sure you're tuned in to Greater Grind Sports Network YouTube channel because it's getting close. I'm going to be dropping some videos over there. Draft prospects. I'm going to do some film studies. I'm going to do, you know, you know, teams around the league for the NFL. I'll be doing the same thing for NBA. All my videos are going to be on that channel, so definitely stay tuned for that. Definitely be subscribed over here, you know, with the notification bell as well. Because over here, we're going to have the Pro Bowl. We're going to have the award ceremony. We're going to have the Super Bowl. We're going to have all the playoffs. The USFL. We're going to have a weekly NFL show with college into it.
Points on the board to win it. Just proud to be a part of this team. Happy to get one, looking for more.
The offense seemed to be in sync from the very start of the game. At what point did you know this is going to be our night?
You know, I think it was a total complimentary game. You know, we scored a little bit early. Our defense played great. They scored early. We jumped out and got a nice lead. And playing against our defense, when we have a lead, that's tough as an opposing quarterback. So I knew it was going to be a long day, you know, for Arizona, and just happy to get the win.
Yeah, and how much easier is it to get into a flow when your defense is playing like that?
Yeah, it's great. You know, we didn't score on the first drive of the game. They kept it 0-0. We went out and scored, and then, you know, kind of got some momentum. It's a powerful thing in this league, and our guys executed enough to get it done.
Next up, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. How do you build on what you were able to do against them back in Week 3? I know it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like forever ago. You know, I think they're probably a little bit different team personnel-wise. We are as well. Just going to have to go back, watch that game, figure out ways we can be better. But, it'll be a big challenge for us going on the road to their place against Tom and those guys. Is going to be a big challenge.
Thank you, Matthew. Congratulations on the win, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate it.
It kind of makes sense that I was actually, Tristan Wirfs is in a walking boot. I see the little headliner thing. Hey, appreciate that, Mon. Welcome to the family. But we'll have a college football / NFL weekly show. We're gonna have an NBA with college basketball show. Those are gonna be weekly shows. We're gonna do a lot of things different on this channel. But salute to Matthew Stafford. But I got a funny feeling. I think the Rams are going to play in their own stadium. I think the Rams are going to play in the Super Bowl. It just kind of makes sense. Peep this out, okay? Tonight, he had to go up against Matt Prater. He had to go up against who else? Devin Kennard. He had to go up against some Lions players in his first playoff game. Next week, he got to go up against Ndamukong Suh, former Detroit Lion. And depending on who he plays in the conference championship, so he's playing his former teammates for 12 years, playing 16 games against those guys in practice. You kind of know their tendencies. So, it's gonna be interesting. And I kind of hate saying that because usually I would say ain't no team's ever done that. And then last year, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers said, "Oh yeah, hold my beer, man. Let's go make it to the Super Bowl and tell this guy, hey, we could play at our own stadium in the Super Bowl." But shout out to everybody. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys and gals in the building. Man, what a wild card weekend. I will be live all 4 games next week. We got a doubleheader on Saturday, a doubleheader on Sunday. I'll be live for both of those on both days. And this is officially, the final moments of a Monday night game in the NFL. So it's kind of bittersweet, and man, it's kind of weird. It's going to be weird. Since August, we've been covering games almost, it seemed like daily, but Niners Rams at SoFi. That'd be a crazy, how crazy would it be? One team got to face both of their division rivals. Like the Rams play the Cardinals, and if the Rams play the Niners, that'd be crazy. Hey, appreciate that, Guy Pack. Appreciate that. But, man, it is crazy, though. Last Monday night game. And it ended with the Rams winning, moving on to the divisional round, 34-11 over the Arizona Cardinals. But with that being said, I love each and every single one of you. Appreciate all the super chatters. Appreciate the new members. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all got me to 27K. That truly means a lot. Shout out to the 686 thumbs up. Appreciate each and every single one of those. Shout out to everybody that put a vote into that poll prior to the fourth quarter. Shout out to Trias. Welcome to the family. But with that being said, this is Troxel Sports Streams. I'll see you next week for the divisional round Saturday. Definitely also keep an eye out on the community post. Usually if I want to go do something, I'll put a post up on the community post and, and let you guys know, hey, would you guys want to see this today? Or, hey, whatever. And if you guys are not, with me on Twitter, definitely hit that, hit that Twitter, and I'll follow you back. We'll have a good time. With that being said, this is Troxel Sports Streams. I'll see you probably on Saturday. With that being said, peace. Be safe, everybody.